Yeah, this was the weekend to get into it.
Yeah, I had a great weekend. I watched Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Great game. Great game.
You didn't watch Saturday? You didn't watch the Jets?
Of course I did.
Oh.
Of course I did. That's true. I shouldn't forget that huge win of the Jets, and I loved that. That was fun to watch just to see them romp. But
your buddy's on Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Did he play?
You know, I don't know. I didn't see him in the game.
Didn't hear his name either.
No, Marco. But I think that what it is he just got on the team like 2 weeks ago, and they're not going to. I don't know. I don't know that he
doesn't know the system, and they're not going to play him that much.
I don't know. I don't know what goes on with that. He has a history of not getting on that field.
Yeah, because here's the deal: if they traded for him 2 weeks ago, if he has to learn the system, why would they trade for him?
No, I think they have him on hold if somebody gets injured.
Like a reserve guy.
Yeah, they got to have that.
That's the best because you get a ring if you win it all. You don't have to get injured.
Me and my girlfriend were talking about that because we're friends with Marco.
Yeah.
If Marco gets a Super Bowl ring, is it good if you don't get to play?
I think it's not. If you haven't contributed even a little bit,
I don't know, man. I take it.
You know, they interviewed 𝗦𝗵cie 𝘄𝗿𝗿, and he said, I want a ring, and if it means Chad Pennington to get me a ring, then I will take the ring with Chad Pennington being...
I heard that, and I don't believe it.
No, but here's the difference.
Well,
Vinny's made him...
Vinny has said that, you know, he's trained Chad Pennington, and he's for 2 years been, working with him, and
he's made a contribution to the team. He helped the guy be a good quarterback. I mean,
but it's still not you on the, marshaling the team down the field and taking the, wearing the ring. What does that mean? Chad Pennington got it.
All I know is good to be back here. It's about 190 degrees in the studio, and I'm really ready to drop already, and I've been gone 2 weeks.
My yoo-hoo is coagulated.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta...
Your milk has already turned, huh?
Jesus. Either turn off all the lights or something. Oh, my God.
Well, you know what the deal is? Scott, the engineer's not here.
So nobody knows what
to do.
Nobody knows how to work the heat?
He's moving today.
Well, can somebody figure out how to work the heat? It can't be that complicated.
No one learned our system.
Speaking of football, can I talk to you about our contest? What went on with our contest?
I was wondering about that yesterday.
Why don't I set the agenda? Okay. We've got time on that. We've got time. Baba Booey setting the agenda.
Well, sometimes you want me to remind you so.
I know.
I wouldn't try.
Not today.
Not right now.
Today I don't need you to remind me of anything.
Don't remind him now.
That was yesterday.
Baba Booey.
All right, so I watched Pittsburgh and Cleveland. That was good.
Great game.
Although if you're a Cleveland fan, you got to be kicking yourself in the head.
Terrible.
Yeah. The Jets romped, but I don't know how real that is. Like, you can't tell with that.
Was that a good team?
I think it was.
I think,
they were pretty good.
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah. I was at the Jet game with a flask, a brand new flask, and they looked amazing, man.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like supermen at this point.
That Pennington guy, I mean, he looks like a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
Isn't it also because none of them can figure out what he's up to because he's so new?
No, I just think he's really a solid.
Sharp, yeah.
He keeps his head cool under pressure, and he rolls out and hits these touchdown passes. And I mean, the Colts aren't a great team, but the Jets looked unbelievable.
Sounds like you're in love.
Yeah, everybody's.
I love that Chad Pennington.
Talk to me about what's in the flask. What'd you have?
I had a little Johnny Black.
Now, how big is the flask?
Because, you're a degenerate, so I like to find out.
I was at a Jet game,
No, you needed it. It was cold.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Yeah.
But how big is the flask? I mean, is it like a pint or...
No, it's
little thing.
You've seen flasks.
And what's the move? Do you keep it in your pocket and
it's funny?
That's the kind of thing you don't want people... I notice guys with flasks, they don't want people to see them sipping. So
it's funny? There's a huge line to get in the Jet game, right? It's not for people taking tickets. Since 9/11, of course, every single person has to get frisked.
You got to get there early.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And I guess you're not allowed to take a flask in the game, but these guys frisking you, they're just looking for... Right. The guy felt my flask, and he feels it, and he goes, yeah, you got a peacoat on. That's warm, isn't it?
You got a what?
He goes, I had a peacoat on. He goes, that's warm. It's warm, isn't it? He slapped my flask. He goes, get in there, have a good time.
Your new best friend.
Everyone had a flask. He would have been able to do it. So
let me ask you about the flask.
Yeah.
Where do you get this flask? Like, do you own one?
I own a flask.
Yeah. And how big is the flask?
It's like a quart. Yeah, like a quart.
Yeah.
Oh, a quart?
No, it's not a quart. It's like a half pint.
Man, like a half a pint, yeah.
And where do you keep it? Like in the coat pocket?
I got a big pea coat that I wear.
I think if I had a flask, I'd want to pull it out like out of my top pocket.
Right, I keep it here. But the move is, if they see you drinking out of a flask, they'll kick you out. So they sell them, the big Coors Light beers are plastic. Mm-hmm. You finish a beer real quick, and then in the bathroom you pour all the Johnny Black into the Coors Light.
Right.
So you drink, it looks like you're drinking a beer, but you're getting over on them because you're drinking Johnny Black.
Nice move. Way to go, brother.
And then you just drink the same beer for 4 quarters.
Don't you, when you go to a game, you just get up and go? You don't think about, putting liquid in your coat.
Well, if you got a problem, you do.
Now, Artie, are you one of those...
I'm just saying, normal people just get up and go somewhere. Yeah. Artie has to do all this planning.
Hey, he prepares. You gotta, I don't know.
A jet game is a lot of fun.
Agenda he's got to
Artie,
get through.
Are you one of those guys who knows exactly when they stop selling beer, so you go and get the 4 at a time?
Yeah, the baseball game, it's the 6th inning now.
Yeah.
What's up?
Usually those guys who check you are such pricks. I mean, like one time, it's hard to sneak beers into Jet Stadium. I mean, my friend dressed as Santa Claus one time. They had 18 beers. We dumped a case. We put them in his
You guys
pocket.
are like terrorists. Instead of bombs, you got beers strapped to you.
They got beers strapped to themselves.
They stopped Santa, and they made Santa take all of his beers out. His kids walking by, and Santa's dumping all the beers out.
Not in front of the kids.
You ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll give you an idea. Casey's agenda at his family. For a wedding, they were all groomsmen. They all got Jet flasks. That was their gift.
Nice.
With the name on it.
Jets!
Engraved in it.
You should see the meeting in the parking lot when you're going into the Jet game, and you have to break up the beers. There's a case of beer in the back of the car.
Right.
So, my buddy Frank, he's a construction worker. He's got one of those overall jumpsuits that you wear when it's cold, and his pockets everywhere. He goes, all right, I'm putting one in the leg. I got one here, one here. And then he comes up to, he goes up to everybody, and he takes your left side jacket, your right side jacket. You take one here, you take one here.
Right.
Anybody got any open pockets? And you try to get everybody, set up so you can bring the whole case in.
Because you don't want to buy beer there. They charge too much money.
$8, $9 a beer.
But they don't search you for beer? They don't feel the beers?
You know what?
Depends on the dude.
If you go in with if you put 30 beers in on everybody and they take 10 away, you still got 20.
Right. And figure it out. If it's $9 a beer, you're still ahead of the game.
We paid a case of Coors Light. We paid, I don't know, $18 for it.
Yeah. It should be like the strip clubs where the girls get all naked. You should be allowed to bring your own beer to a game. Bring your own alcohol in coolers.
Howard, the biggest degenerates ever go to these games. I mean, I remember one time during halftime, there was one of those pass, punt, and kick things for the kids.
Right.
There was 10 or 12-year-olds out there passing and throwing, see how far they can do it. A kid didn't throw the ball, he didn't throw it very far. The people booed him. 10-year-old.
Well, they're drunk.
Grow up, kid.
Yeah,
You know what? Before the games, they started showing those tailgate parties in the parking lot.
Right.
Yeah.
It is so frightening. And I think they should just round all those people up. They don't even have tickets.
Right.
And it's freezing cold.
It's just the hanging.
Hey, can I just tell you one embarrassing story?
I could have sat on the cold side. I said, there's no way I'm going to a Jets game.
And sit on the cold
How would you sit on the cold side?
Well, Beth's 2 brothers are friends with 𝗏𝗏, the guy on the Colts. He's a linesman, and he had tickets. And I brought him to the Stones concert, so he said, hey, tell Howard he's got a ticket if he wants to come. So I was going to go with them. And then I just said, you know what, man? I'd rather get there with my big screen TV.
It's cold.
Just chill out in front of the TV set and watch it. And I got news for you. If I had gone, I would have left at halftime anyway because the Jets were going to kick ass.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just tell you one drinking story that was really embarrassing? My dad and I went to a game. I can't remember, in '85, and I can't remember whether it was a playoffs or not, but it was an important game. It was either the last game of the season. So my dad and I brought a flask, that we shared.
Nice.
Oh, dear.
So
Nice.
Father, son, glass.
This is great.
Isn't that nice?
2 straws.
So my dad and I are taking hits out of the flask, and my dad, he got a little,
Wasted.
He got a little wasted, which was funny to see. So there was this couple sitting behind us. They must be 100-year-old season ticket holders, as a couple, and they're really old. And when there's a big play, you stand up to see what happened. Every time we stood up, they yelled at us, "Sit down, sit down." So my father kept going, be quiet, be quiet. And my father kept hitting a flask.
Right.
Around the 4th quarter, this guy behind us had to be 80 years old. Around the fourth quarter, the guy called my father an idiot or something like that. My old man turns around and picks him up by both collars, right out of the chair, and starts shaking him. And I'm like, Dad, chill out. He was going to beat the crap out of the old man.
Well, yeah, rightly so.
Oh, dear.
Your dad's the annoying guy who stands up every minute and doesn't care about anybody else.
You don't know what it's like to go to a game. Everybody
get excited.
stands up. No, but everybody stands up every minute.
Except that old couple.
Yeah.
Howard, it's safe to say if you have a flask, you have a drinking problem, right?
Right. I think so.
No, not on a Jet game. Take a flask to the opera. I mean,
Take a flask to work with you.
You're not going to the opera because you can't take a flask.
Well, yes, so.
Matt, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Robin. How you doing? First of all, the flask is necessary for anything you do.
It is.
Going to a sporting event.
Weddings.
Believe me, dude. Like everywhere I go. I think I drank every night of vacation, and I'm almost up to the flask.
Well, you know what? That's why I said, now I know what to get you. I'm going to get you a flask.
It's going to be a nice flask. By the way,
Not only saving money.
Robin, your gift to me, which was a big bottle of champagne, one of your gifts, that went the first night.
That was the thing. You got home, popped that up.
That was gone. That is the best champagne. She got me a bottle of Cristal.
No, it wasn't Cristal.
Yes, it is. What was it?
Krug.
Oh, that's what it's called, Krug, yeah. It was really good, and that was gone.
How big was the bottle?
It was like a regular champagne bottle.
It was regular, for people size, not Artie size.
Right. But the flask thing is, there's one problem when you do the flask thing, because I've done it a bunch of times. I did it at the Met game in the World Series. It was like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
You drink out of the flask, and everything seems like it's fine. Then you walk into warm weather, and you don't know how drunk you are until you get into a warm place. So you keep drinking it.
And Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, so I saw you Saturday night at 𝗦𝗵ci𝗄𝗿𝗍.
Yeah, I was over at 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. Guess who I went to dinner with?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you with Beth, and first of all, never seen her in person. She's beautiful. And also, you were sitting across from some hot other girl.
Hot other girl was Mark Cronin's girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
You're talking about Mark Cronin, the writer Mark Cronin?
Mark Cronin, you want to call him a writer? Go ahead.
Well, I
You're
don't
being
know what
generous.
else to call.
You're being very nice.
I heard something. Who's he dating?
He's just dating a nice girl.
Oh, okay.
And she's beautiful?
Yeah, she's very pretty. Very pretty girl.
Does she know it's Mark Cronin?
She does not.
Mark Cronin.
Mark Cronin, I don't know how far I don't know how far you go back with with our show, but I used to do a television show on Channel 9 here in New York.
That was a great show.
And Mark was this guy who was a chemical engineer, went to University of Pennsylvania, he was, doing great. All of a sudden wakes up one morning, decides he wants to be a comedy writer. No one will hire him except me.
Right. So somehow you hired him.
Yeah, I hired him.
Engineer.
And he turned out to be pretty good. He was a real good writer and went on after that show to produce 3 shows out in California. He's got a brand new TV show coming on.
What did he produce?
For the WB, he's got... he filled up a house with, has-been celebrities.
Oh.
And now they're going to all, live together. And I go, what do they win money? He goes, no. That's just the point. They don't do anything except live together, and we just keep throwing crap at them to do, and he's going to come in and explain it. But
okay.
He's got, MC Hammer, Emmanuel Lewis.
Vince Neil.
Vince Neil from Motley Crue.
Is that the one that... what's his name? Who always sings those songs? Corey
Feldman's in that.
In this one?
Yeah.
One of those Playboy chicks. He got a hot Playboy chick.
Brandy Roderick.
Oh, God.
And he goes, it's, I don't know. So anyway, Cronin's...
Pretty, that girl.
What?
The girl was really pretty.
Yeah, very pretty girl.
Let me ask you a question about Mark. Before Mark had any success with you or anybody else, he was married to somebody pretty hot, right?
Yeah.
And rich, I think.
Is he a good-looking guy?
No. He's a geek.
I'm just checking.
No, he really looks like a chemical engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was with Beth's 2 brothers, too.
Nice guys.
Nice guys. 𝗦𝗵ci𝗄𝗿𝗍.
Yeah, that was good stuff there, huh? The best guacamole in the city, I think, so far.
Yeah, very good. And
So who picked up the tab? Did Mark?
Please. he did go for the wallet, though. He did.
He did?
He made the move. Yeah. He made the move.
Good for you, Mark.
Yeah, he did. He made the move. And I said, no.
But here's the deal. I think about this all the time. If I was going out to dinner with you and I was going to pay.
Go ahead. I know exactly what you do.
Here's what you do. Because I've done this a million times. I went out with there's a couple that will never let us pay. I get up to go to the bathroom and have dessert. I find my waitress. I go, here's my credit card. They should never see the bill.
Right. That's what you do. But Cronin, of course, didn't do it.
He just made the move.
Yeah. Stuttering John makes the move. It's like,
please. Well, how come when he goes to make the move, you don't let him finish the move?
Because they know he can't do it.
You should let him.
Oh, you can't let Stuttering John do it.
Oh, come on. You know what? He's got more money than me. You guys don't feel sorry for him.
Somehow you always feel...
Let Howard pay for me if I went out with you.
Exactly. Everyone expects me to pay because they think I've got $20 gazillion.
Howard, I have a question.
I don't make much money, so...
I took... listen to this. We called you, actually, Robin, but you were unavailable.
Yeah.
We took... it was a bunch of us going out to dinner. I forget what night it was.
Must have been Saturday, if that was... Yeah.
We went down to 𝗦𝗫ci𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗍. Me, Artie, Stuttering John and his wife, Ralph. Oh, I know what it was. Ralph says to me, hey, I want to get a bunch of people together for dinner.
Oh, this was early in the vacation.
Yeah. I want to get a bunch of people together for dinner. I go, great, count me in. I'd love to get together with everyone. He goes, all right, I'm in charge. So he doesn't make a reservation anywhere forever.
Oh, no.
Then at the last minute, he calls me up. Do you know where we should go?
And he called me at the last minute to go. He goes, I know this is last minute, but we're going out tonight.
Yeah. So he goes, do you know anywhere we should go? So I said, dude, I thought you were taking care of this. I said, well, you know, it's a real nice place, 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍. Oh, really? Okay, can I drop your name? Because we might have trouble getting a table. So I said, well, go ahead. He drops my name. He gets a table. He calls me back. He goes, you know, I don't know if we should go to 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍 because they don't have any round tables. And I don't like sitting at a square table. So it's not. He's like a girl. He goes, it's not good for conversation. I said, well, you know what? You've just dropped my name. Do me a favor. Don't cancel the reservation because of a table, of a square table. I'm fine with a square table, and you've used my name. I don't want you to cancel at the last minute. I said, well, okay, I'm coming. I don't ask him who's coming or anything. Well, who do you think should be there?
I thought he was planning this.
That's what I thought too. So I go, well, you know, what about Ross? Maybe give Robin a call. Call some people, see what they're doing. Yeah, I'll call some people. So this was supposed to be done days ago. See, that's why you got the call.
Right, at the last minute.
Yeah. Who else should I call? So I said, well, what about Artie? Some people. Get together some people.
He didn't know anybody.
Right. So I show up. I get there. Ralph, by the way, comes over to my apartment because he wants to ride down to the place.
Oh. He's throwing a party, but you have to get him there.
Yeah. So I take him. We go down there. Everybody's there. There's a square table. There's 3 seats left. One for me, one for Beth, one for Ralph. Ralph plants himself. There's 2 seats next to each other, which you would think would be for me and Beth to sit next to each other. And there's one all the way at the end where Ralph will be in Siberia.
Right.
And Ralph plants himself down where me and Beth should be sitting. And because he doesn't want to sit.
He takes one of the 2 seats that are together.
Yeah, because he hates a square table and doesn't want to be at the end.
Right.
So I said to Beth, well, there's no room for us. We'll go to another table. So Ralph begrudgingly moves to Siberia at the end of the table and is pouting the entire friggin' time because he's not in the midst of all the action.
Right, where he thinks the good spot is.
And believe me, I was at the end of the table, too. It makes no difference. But then when he got enough alcohol, he couldn't care less. Alcohol turns you into a man. From being a crying girl to a man.
That was a fun night. You had the Chopin vodka that night.
Yeah, it was loaded. So anyway, then the bill comes.
Yeah.
And
it's Ralph's party.
It's Ralph's party. I see nobody reaching for the bill. The bill's been laying there for for an hour.
I reached.
Yeah, I saw you did the reach.
But you couldn't reach it?
Yeah, you couldn't reach it. He was very far away from it.
He tried.
So I just said, you know what? I'll pay for the whole thing. Boom.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He thanks you belatedly.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I paid for the thing.
I love all these people who are so willing to accept invitations and never pay.
I was a guest, and all I know is
invited you.
I paid for the whole thing. And to me, if someone really wants to pay, they go up to the waiter, as Gary was saying.
Right.
You go up and you talk to the person during it.
Especially if you've arranged a party.
Right.
You go in and you say, make sure I get the bill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he should. Well, I mean, I couldn't pay for the whole 12 people, though.
Yeah, you want to be sitting there splitting everything
I would have paid for me and Howard.
He would have been like, I had the lobster salad.
Right. Oh, I hate that.
And then I have horrible fits that they've made the reservation in my name, and then no one will leave a good tip if we all split it up.
Right, because then there's cheaping out on the tip, too. When they don't include the tax when they're splitting things up. They do a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Ralph billed it to me as him and Booker were having a Christmas party.
Yeah, well, that Howard will pay for.
Yeah. I said, all right, where is it?
Great. Him and Booker were having a Christmas party.
That's what he said.
Boy, I didn't even see Booker make the move with the credit card.
Well, yeah, when Ralph left the message on my machine, he said, I'm thinking of getting people together.
Well, he gets them together and I pay. I love that. And he's the hero.
Oh, boy.
He's invited you.
It's Ralph. I'm trying to figure out a place where Howard could buy us dinner. Do you have?
Howard, where do you want to buy dinner?
Howard's buying dinner tonight. Who wants to go?
Do you have any suggestions?
You know, since Howard's paying, he should pick the restaurant. That's why I called.
Has he ever paid at any of the times you ever?
One time he paid and his credit card bounced.
That was the best.
That was the best. That was the best. I finally broke down and said, okay, I'll let him pay. Let's see what happens. They come back to the table. I'm sorry, Mr. Sorella. Your card is expired or denied or something. He goes, yes, and so he didn't have any cash. I just said, give me the bill.
So he's never paid.
No. I think one time, maybe. I don't know.
He's never pulled out a credit card again since that day.
Hey, wait. I know there are a ton of people on the phones, and we got tons of stuff to talk about because we haven't been with you for 2 weeks. But I got to play you something right now as we go into commercial. And this is going to get you charged up for today's show because this is something we've been waiting for a long time. Here you go. Just listen to this.
Today, on a very special Howard Stern show, a mother and son reunite after more than 30 years.
Dude, my life has never gone this well. I'm in love. I'm going to actually have probably the best Christmas I ever had. You guys have given me the coolest Christmas present I've ever got.
That's today, on a very special Howard Stern show.
Big reunion show. We wanted to do a reunion show ever since Oprah first came on the air.
Right. We never managed to do it, but today.
Found Cabby's mom. Took me 3 friggin' years to locate her. She's here. She's in the building, and Cabby's in the building right now.
And they're not in the same room.
They're not in the same room. They're going to be meeting here later in the program.
Wow.
And a very special.
They're both already here.
They're both here. Very special Howard Stern show.
Oh, how are we going to do this?
Yeah. And on tomorrow's show, Cabby's mom will box Stuttering John's mom.
No, what are we doing? Are we meeting Cabby first? Or?
I thought it through for the entire vacation. We're going to meet Cabby first.
Okay.
Because really, we should leave the surprise. It's Cabby's moment.
Right.
And then his mother will walk in. And after all these years of searching, Cabby...
She wasn't looking for him, though.
No. Not till we found her. No.
She was fine.
She was fine. She was doing great. But no, she'd always been curious about... and I talked to Cabby over vacation, and I said, there's nothing up my sleeve. All I want to do is do a reunion show. A serious reunion show.
Yes. And he was willing to wait because this has been a long time for him.
Yeah, he's nervous as hell. I mean, you can imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I would be, too. Look at what he's done to himself.
No, he really is. I mean, this is like the biggest moment in his life. He's like, oh, my God, this is like earth-shattering.
Hey, Howard.
We're having somebody here to assist him.
No, Cabby doesn't want any assistance. He's going to have I think his girlfriend's going to be here.
Oh, okay. Somebody.
Yeah, someone will be here to carry him out. Yeah.
Can we talk about how Cabby called us over the vacation and like?
Yeah, let's do that when we get back. All right. Because I really do want to.
We had this rambling.
I just want to thank you, Howard. 2 months ago, I won a big screen TV from the show, and it's awesome.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
You mean you actually got it?
Yeah, Tom DiGiamondo. I worked at Tom DiGiamondo. He really hooked me up really nice.
You didn't have to call 7 on your side?
It's fun because I won it in, end of August, September, and I probably didn't get it until about a month ago. So.
Wow.
Wow. It's great. On this station, a lot of times our listeners have to almost sue the radio station to get their prizes.
Well, look at how long
I had to call every week. I'm like, what's going on? Like, we're working on it. We'll get it to you soon. I didn't want to be like a pain in the butt because, I did win this awesome prize. And
you think we work for a small company? Like, I worked for a small radio station, my first job, and we all used to race to the bank because if you got there last, sometimes your check wouldn't clear. Absolutely.
I remember those days.
I mean, that's almost like our prize closet.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I got to take a break.
What you doing? I like this. This is a good shot of you.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Cabby. And actually, we've kind of communicated with Cabby's mom, and she's real excited. At first, she was like, oh, gee, the Howard Stern show, they're setting me up for disaster, blah, 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 blah.
Not only that, I mean, this was out of the blue. She didn't know that her son was looking for her.
No, she didn't. And so then, she was thinking about it, and then she decided to do it, and then she did some research of her own, and she's aware of who her son is.
She researched him.
Yeah, a little bit. And, she's like, oh, he's cute.
Oh,
right?
She looked at him?
Yeah, she saw him somewhere, but we're not sure if she saw Kane. Or
she probably thinks it's Kane.
Oh, because she goes, you know what? My son is so cute. She goes, he looks a lot like me, but he's much cuter.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. It is Kane.
And I'm thinking... She might think it's Kane. That's Cabby. I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be a great show. And
if he looks like her, I hope for her case in this game.
But anyway,
oh my goodness.
Well, it's great, man. I think you're doing a great job.
It is great, and and she's excited, and he's excited, and it's going to be a great moment on the show, and that's going to be happening in the next hour, okay?
Yeah, the softer side of Howard. I like it.
There you go, brother.
The new Howard.
The new Howard, if you will.
New Howard.
The 2003.
The new Howard. I'll tell you about my vacation. We were in here having the funniest discussion about New Year's Eve and vacation. Because I said to Artie, "What'd you do New Year's?" And he goes, "Oh, I took Dana up to Vermont for a little, Vermont New Year's Eve."
Yeah.
He goes, "And that's what were you doing? Snowboarding?"
I went snowmobiling.
He went snowmobiling, and he goes, "And that's another flask activity."
Everything with the flask.
I tell you, it makes everything a little more interesting.
It's the adult baby bottle.
Yeah.
You got your bottle with you? Sure.
Did you pack your nappies in your bottle?
Yeah, little Johnny Black.
I like that you didn't do anything physical. You were on a machine.
No, I don't ski. I skied once in my life, and it went horribly bad.
I'll never ski.
It's really dangerous if you don't. It looks like fun if you know what you're doing.
It's fun.
Yeah,
I
know what you're doing.
I have such a phobia about it because when I was 13, well, actually when my cousin Paul was 13, so I was about 11, he went on a ski trip, and he came back there to remove all the cartilage in his knee, and his knee was never the same, and I just was like, you know what? Maybe it's a great feeling, but I like the feeling of walking on my actual cartilage.
There are thousands and thousands. Well, what's that newswoman? Every time she goes skiing, she breaks her ankle or something.
On Fox. Polizon, yeah.
But everybody else manages to get back without injury.
Not really.
I'll tell you something.
What? You ask Gary about his son.
When you go skiing with the family, Howard, let me tell you what kind of work you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you got 4 sets of skis, me, my wife, and the 2 kids, right? You pull up to the 2-minute unloading zone. Now I unload all the skis and all the boots, right? Now they stand there. I got to run and park the car like a mile away. Now I run back. Now I got to carry like 3 sets of skis because my kids can't carry their own skis because they got the boots on now.
Yeah.
You can't walk in those boots. Then
it's exhausting.
Lucas goes to Lucas goes to ski school at 9 o'clock, so by the time you get him signed in and everything, Jackson's got to go to ski school at 9:45.
Where's your wife in all this? Does she do anything?
No, she's got Lucas. I'm pulling Jackson. We're all carrying stuff.
How about she carries both kids?
No, and listen,
while you park the car.
So you get Jackson in at 9:45.
Gary's pulling her on a sled.
She's in another buggy he's pulling.
I got Mary on the sled. I'm pulling her with my teeth. What does daddy equal slave?
I'm Dasher. I'm Gary.
By the time you get the kids into ski school, right?
Yeah.
Now Mary and I go to put on our boots, get our skis on. We get on the slopes. It's 5 after 10. We got to pick up the first kid at 11:30.
Where's the joy in that?
Yeah, why are you doing anything?
We got 85 minutes of really good skiing in.
Yeah. Seriously, are you just completely exhausted after a vacation like that?
I was sweating.
Crazy.
2 days, I'm sweating before I even put my boots on.
Yeah.
Because you're carrying and you're running and you're picking.
But is there joy in it for you?
There is, because it is fun to ski and it is fun to see them ski. But then the end of the day, it's the same thing.
And Jackson got hurt.
He did.
But he had to be carried down on the stretcher.
He had to go on a ski stretcher, yeah.
What did he do?
He twisted he messed up his knee a little bit. He's fine.
Dude, I got 5 words for you. Sonny Bono. Okay?
Oh, boy.
Seriously.
One guy skis into a tree.
Skiing's a lot of work. We were up in Vermont, and Dana said to me, I think I might want to go skiing. Like, trying to prompt me to go, okay, I'll come with you. And I was like, all right, well.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, so what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go to the lodge and get a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I actually got to do something I always wanted to do as a skier. I went up to 𝗪𝗻𝗿𝗍 with Bucky, one of our sales guys, who's an amazing skier.
Right.
And,
Bucky's an amazing
Bucky is an amazing skier.
And you know what I said to him? He got a little insulted. I said, Bucky, you're an amazing skier. I said, I'm shocked that you're an amazing skier. And he goes, why are you shocked? I go, because this is a giant pain in the ass that takes a lot of patience, and you're not a guy for patience or
He just does not look like an athlete.
Unbelievable.
Jean-Claude Bucky.
I mean, Howard, you look at him from behind, his skis are together. He's just such a fluid motion. It's so unbucky.
Really?
Yeah.
Bucky Dent.
Bucky becomes graceful on skis.
Very graceful.
So you went skiing with Bucky?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jody and a couple other people. But I
think a lot of fun.
Living life for the fast lane.
Yeah.
I did the thing I always wanted to do.
Yeah, but Alpine Bucky is different from radio station Bucky.
I will tell you one thing about Bucky. Bucky's the funniest dude in the world. Bucky.
His name's Bucky.
He doesn't like to. He's not open to time.
Belong on skis.
See that grown man over there? Yeah, his name's Bucky.
Yeah.
Bucky doesn't like to move ahead with the times.
Right.
Like if you see the way people dress.
Right.
Now, most of the outfits are black and that whole thing.
Bucky's old school.
Bucky's wearing fire engine red ski pants.
Goodness.
And
when I learned to ski, they didn't have black.
Well, here's the funny thing. We're sitting on the lift, and he goes, I went to go buy new ski pants. He goes, you can't find red anywhere. Everything's black now.
He wants red ski pants.
Because you know who else wears red? Bozo.
You can spot him a mile away.
What is his skis look like?
He's got the thin, long skis. I mean, the guy could ski.
Wow.
He dresses like a Von Trapp.
But I did the thing I always wanted to do. The place I was staying, the condo that I was staying, you walk out, you go 20 feet, you put on your skis, and you go down the hill.
Nice.
You know, you just ski right up the mountain.
No kids.
You know what? I did that yesterday morning. I left the kids. I got up at 7 in the morning.
Nice.
My skis on by 7:45, and I was gone for 2.5 hours.
When stuff's too much effort, it just ruins it for me because I get all crazed from it. Like the only thing I'm capable of handling for a vacation is going to one of these Caribbean islands, planting myself in a chair, and sitting there all friggin' day.
But when you had littler kids,
I couldn't go.
You never took them skiing.
Allison took the kids everywhere.
Yeah.
I could not handle it. In fact, now I got the dog. I barely handle that. I mean, you got to look. You know, we had to get the dog in shape. Because don't forget, the dog got her period. Did you know this story?
No.
We got a dog. You know, Beth and I both love bulldogs, so we get the dog. And the day we got an older dog, a 9-month-old puppy, but 9 months old, which is great because the dog hasn't had an accident, completely house trained. But when we first got her, we were still working. It was before vacation. First day we get her. Goes right into heat, which is something you don't want to go through.
You didn't tell us this.
Yeah, the dog gets her period. And it's, you know how like women get all ragged out? Dogs get it 50 friggin' times worse because the period...
The dog PMSs?
PMSs, there's progesterone running through their bodies. Their nipples grow.
Oh.
Their vaginas look like a ball sack.
They're like hanging out.
Because it hangs. The dog, the breeder told us, you see a couple of drops of blood. But we had to put the dog
There was a trail.
in sanitary belt and panties. Panties. My dog's in panties.
Did you take pictures? That must have been
I'm bringing them in for you tomorrow. You're gonna die. It's the funniest thing.
Panties hot?
She hated the panties.
No G-string. Big.
It's G-string. It's G-string.
Oh.
And the dog is running around, and like I'm changing maxi pads. I'm like,
doggy pads or are they human?
Oh, human. Human, but they look like little broad wears.
Oh, stop it. You wouldn't do that for a girl.
No, but I love the dog, and I get emotional with the dog, but I got to tell you. And the dog got the period. She must have stressed out. Must have stressed out from moving the home. She got
weepy?
Itchy on her face, and it started to rub her eye. She broke out from her period.
Somebody was telling you in here that you needed to clean between those folds really good.
Yeah, well, believe me, I have a saga you wouldn't believe, but we cleaned the folds good and everything. So, and then the dog started to get itchy butt, and this and that. So we had to take on one problem at another. So we
itchy butt?
Yeah.
What's that from?
We didn't know. So we have the vacation to straighten the whole dog out. So I stayed home. I was supposed to go to Caribbean.
I know. You said you canceled your whole vacation.
Canceled the whole thing.
I laughed because I said, he's got this dog, now he can't even go.
Wait, now I can't even go anywhere.
You canceled your vacation to the Caribbean, and skiing is a pain in the ass.
No, we wanted to get to know the dog.
But
we were really into the project of the dog. So, I got a dog with panties. I'm changing the panties.
And you're walking her with the panties?
And you got to explain to people why there are panties on. I actually took her out to the Hamptons to get through the worst of her period.
Oh.
Because that way she could not wear her panties when she was outside, and it was very good.
What other dog gets to go to the Hamptons and get through a trauma?
Nobody takes me anywhere.
Right. You have your period, you're right here. So, and also no photographers, with the panties. You don't want that. So anyway, I just was going through that.
Uh-huh.
Then the dog had to go on antibiotics for her eye that she scratched. Then, the itchy butt, I brought the dog to Dr. 𝗛cie out in Staten Island, which was a 2-hour trip because there was so much traffic. And Dr. 𝗛cie is like the bulldog expert.
Oh, really? He's Mr. Bulldog.
He's like the guy.
Dr. Bulldog.
If you go to him, he'll solve anything. He takes a look. There's nothing wrong with this dog. He goes, they hardly have a tail. He cleans under the tail. Boom, no more itchy butt.
You gotta clean its tail?
Gotta clean its tail.
With like a wipe?
A little wipe, yeah.
To wipe the butt of the dog.
You got like a handy wipe for the
Just
dog.
the tail, not the butt. You don't touch the butt.
Good
So,
Lord,
yeah.
dog.
So Dominic went to Puerto Rico. He calls every day. He goes, oh, it's so warm. I'm in the water right now. Make sure you pick up the dog duty. And it was funny the first 2 times, but every day he's like, make sure the dog...
enjoy your vacation, Dominic.
He goes, with the cold, that's what Beth said to me. He's so miserable on his vacation that he's calling me every minute.
Would you really be thinking of razzing somebody if you're having a good time?
And I would get so pissed. I said to Beth, I'm never having dinner with this guy again. And I said, and secondly, I am having a good time. We're having a fine time.
You're not thinking of calling him.
No, I don't want to call Dominic. I can't stand him.
All you have to do is think of him in his bathing suit. The joke's on him.
I was going to mail him the duty every movement. I'll go, here it is. I picked it up for you.
Box it up. Give the sanitary pads to
I'm not all that bummed out about picking up the duty, oddly enough. I don't think it's a big deal.
Well, you love the dog.
I do.
You wouldn't want to pick up someone else's dogs.
No. But the dog's a good dog, and the dog hasn't had any accident. She hangs out, and she's very mellow.
How long does the period last?
It was 3 weeks.
What?
3 weeks.
Now, when does it come back again?
You have 6 months, I think.
So then you're going to get her fixed.
Oh, yeah. February.
Oh, you got to do that.
You got to wait a whole month in addition because the progesterone streams through their body, female hormone.
Right.
It's like a whole deal. So I was busy with that.
You're learning way too much.
I know so much about bulldogs. I'm walking the dog. The guy goes, hey, Howard, how you doing? He goes, I got a bulldog, too. He says, I was wondering. He goes, but my dog has a slight limp. I said, what food do you have her on? He goes, blah, blah, blah. I go, no, that's puppy food. And your dog's a puppy, but it's growing too fast. I've read about all this. And I can tell you what's wrong with the dog.
So you're now like that doctor.
I'm like Dr. Kinnear.
You're the guru of the Obi-Wan Bulldog.
I'm Obi-Wan Bulldog, dude. But, man, I was like, man, this is a lot of work. There was a couple of times I was ready to bring the dog back, but Beth's like, no.
She was handling it.
She loves the dog.
I saw a bulldog last night, and I thought of you, and the guy was trying to go into a store.
TV commercial?
No.
Oh, in real life.
In real life. He was trying to go into a store, so, it was snowing. Yeah. He wanted to tie the bulldog to a tree, and every time he tried to walk away, that dog made the saddest sound I have ever heard.
That's what mine does. They cry.
Yeah. I was like, that's like something's hurting.
Yeah, they cry. Yeah. My dog cries.
I said, I wonder if your dog makes that noise.
Oh, yeah, you could hear my dog cry.
Oh, dear.
If Beth leaves the room, the dog cries.
It's a funny-looking dog, though.
Isn't it?
They all are. Yeah. I mean, even this guy, I was like, oh, there's that face.
Howard did this thing where he gave the dog and the dog can't eat it, so he tries to eat it, but he keeps spitting it out.
Dog can't eat a grape.
It can't because his mouth is
so weird. They can't figure out how to eat it, so it just goes flying out across the room. It's the funniest thing.
I do the same thing with a grape.
Yeah. But, yeah, the dog cries. It's great. It's nice. Now, but it was a lot of work.
Do they sell doggy panties? Or you
got to go to the pet shop. But it turns out the doggy panties stay on because they hook up under the dog's tail. My dog don't have a tail, so the panties keep falling off. I'm lifting the goddamn panties.
Panties can't stay in place.
Yeah, and I go over to my buddy's house. I had to keep the panties on and
bulldoggy panties.
Because you don't want to get blood all over everyone's
Of course not. But it was heavy flow or
heavy flow. There's no light flow, baby. I said I didn't change my kids' tampons. What am I doing?
This is like maxi pad.
Maxi pad action. Unfriggin' believable.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that makes the dog have to pee, so you got to take her out every 2 hours.
And how does she let you know she has to go?
We just took her out every 2 hours. But now she's up to the point where she comes over to my bed and wakes me up and says, I got to go to the bathroom, goes down, goes to the bathroom, comes back up. So she's all right.
It's like you have a kid now.
It is. It is, and I'm like, why did I do that to myself?
I'm sitting here, I'm trying not to say it.
Yeah.
But that sounds like work.
Because you know me, I get like, I want a dog, I want a dog, I want a dog. I get the dog, and I'm like, wait a second, what happened to my perfect life?
But let me ask you a question.
What did I do?
It's a big
You're running around saying Baba Booey shouldn't take his kids skiing.
I know.
You're in the same position.
Howard, I'm not in the Caribbean.
I'm in the Caribbean because I'm changing a panty.
I'm changing panties on a dog.
Here's a big question.
What am I doing?
This comes up all the time with friends of mine. You want to go on vacation this summer for 2 weeks. What are you going to do with the dog?
Well, Laura loves the dog, and she has dogs. And also, our breeder will take the dog anytime.
Because actually, our cousin, she had a Dalmatian. She boarded it. She got home.
Oh, no.
Yeah, died of, like, parvo.
Oh, what's that?
It's a disease that dogs get.
Yeah, like a worm or something.
But, I mean, she was gone for 10 days. When she got back, her dog was dead. She was heartbroken.
Wow.
Jeez.
So you got to leave with somebody you trust. You're lucky you have somebody.
Yeah.
Because usually you have to hit up all your friends and relatives.
You know what else freaks you out? aside from the commitment to the dog, you go to the vet with the dog and you see all the sick dogs, and that makes you crazy because you're like, oh my God, look at all the problems I could be having.
Yeah, did the guy who's the guru of bulldogs, did he have a room full of sick bulldogs?
There's about 10 of them.
Now, do you go in there? I'm not joking around when I say this. Do you like hold the dog's paw? Like it's
Oh, you got to. Oh, no, yeah. It's worse than taking the kids. Kids I used to leave in the room. I go sit out and read magazines. This is unbelievable.
You got to stay right there with them.
Yeah. I said to the dog, I got to concentrate on my kids.
Look at what you've added to a couple of vets. You change a maxi pad.
You don't even know the half of it.
Oh, washing faces and tails.
Oh, it's a whole thing every day. I said to Beth, what happens?
And picking up duty.
I said, what happens if you and I break up? Who's going to take you? You have to still come and take care of the dog.
Or you're giving the dog to her.
Yeah. No, I won't do that.
You will, too.
Oh,
no.
Well, you both love the dog. What's going to happen?
You will give the dog to her.
Court case.
No. I have already signed on as the owner.
But wait a minute.
In his papers, so I own the dog.
If you can transfer ownership. If you say that the dog cries when Beth leaves the room.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog loves
She's getting the dog.
It's her dog.
It follows Beth around like it's...
Yes.
That dog's no idiot.
The dog knows.
Yeah, and I go to Beth, boy, the dog doesn't even pay attention to me. She goes, oh, the dog loves you. She thinks I can't handle the fact that the dog doesn't love me as much.
That's right, you're jealous.
I go, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
You'll give the dog to her.
Yeah. So that's that. That was my vacation.
You know how you heard Artie was talking about going snowmobiling. Did you hear about this woman who went snowmobiling and died because she had a microwave on the handlebars?
Why would somebody do that?
Did you hear about this?
No.
Gary, you didn't hear about this?
Wait,
No.
a microwave?
Right, Freddie?
I heard about it, and that's all the information I got.
Was she making
Why did she have the microwave?
I don't know, but she got into an accident because she had a microwave on, like, carrying it on a handlebar.
You tell a great story.
Thank you.
She started telling me this story during the commercials, and I said, wait, save that for the air. And I realized the whole story. He doesn't know anything more about it.
He has only a headline.
There's only a headline. Why did she have a microwave on the handlebars? Was she using the snowmobile as a car?
She was heating up an empanada.
I think she was transporting the microwave.
Right.
Wow.
You know.
And how did the microwave cause an accident?
I don't know, she probably couldn't see over it.
Hey, let me just get this going because I know Fridge is on the phone. So we had a football pool all year. 5 guys.
Well, for the season.
Yeah, for the season. And whoever picked the most winners, it was Casey, Gary's son, an 8-year-old, Jackson, Artie, William Refrigerator Perry, and a monkey.
Yes.
And the monkey just would spin a wheel. And my point being, the monkey, as far as I know, was doing just as well as everyone else.
All these other guys are sitting around figuring it out for a week, and the monkey spins a wheel.
Anyway, so where are we at? This is for betonsports.com.
These are the final results.
Go ahead, give them to me.
All right, so Artie, in his last game, he lost. So Artie finishes the season 4-10. Okay. Artie the big gambler.
Hey, Artie, don't bet on the Jets.
No, I have made a decision not to do that.
Good man.
Okay, Jackson won his last game. He finishes the season 6 wins, 7 losses, and a tie.
Not bad for an 8-year-old.
Okay. The monkey, spinning a wheel, won his last game. He finishes at 500, 7-7.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Now here's the big news. Here's what you got to know. Going into the final week, it's KC and the Fridge tied.
Right.
Tied for number 1.
They both have 8 wins. Okay. Fridge picks a game. Buffalo giving 7 to the Bengals. I turn on the game. Buffalo's up like 28-0. So I can see they end up winning that game.
Right.
Done.
Fridge wins.
Fridge wins his game. So
right.
Casey's got the late game. It's Dallas and Washington. Casey picks the Redskins, giving 6.5 to Dallas.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to take a stab at the final score of the game, Howard?
What is it?
6.5 to Dallas?
Yeah.
So what was the score? You didn't beat the spread.
20-14. By 1/2 point, Casey lost the money.
Wow.
Howard, in the last
$25,000 you blew.
in the last 2 minutes, the whole game, Washington was Dallas, right? They held them to probably under 150 yards total offense the whole game.
You must be kicking yourself.
It was like somebody just kicked me in the stomach.
How much could you use $25,000?
Oh my God!
That would have changed his life.
No, wait, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So the last play of the game, right? All Washington has to do is just hold on and just don't let them score. The quarterback for the Cowboys gets back, throws up a Hail Mary pass. In the end zone, the guy catches it. I'm down. I need him just to stay there. They score a touchdown. I lose.
Oh my God!
2 minutes.
Oh my God!
1/2 point.
How did the monkey end up doing this? Did he tie you?
7-7.
He's 7-7, and you're what?
You're
Casey had 8 wins.
8 and 6.
So Casey's 1 win better than the monkey.
Wow.
And I'm 3 losses.
Hey, let me congratulate the Fridge. Fridge. Hey, Fridge. You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. We're kind of being low key.
Hey, how's it going?
Fridge, congratulations, $25,000.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
By the way, the Fridge. Now, Fridge, you're donating your money to charity.
The National Organization of Professional Athletes.
What? What, Fridge? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I said charity start at home.
Yes, charity does start at home. Actually, in your case, it's not going to your home. It's going to... Where is it going again?
The National Organization of Professional Athletes. I'm not sure what they do.
Yeah, what do they do?
Huh?
What does the National Organization of Professional Athletes do?
Oh, that's my agent.
That's your agent?
Yeah.
Wait a second. So who belongs to this charity? You and your agent?
Yeah, me and my agent.
He does charity begins at home.
Oh.
It's a charity that installs jacuzzis in my house.
So, Fridge, you are taking the money for yourself?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh. Gary goes, hey, the Fridge is going to... Gary goes, Gary says to me, the Fridge is going through some kind of messy divorce. He's just rather give the money to charity.
You're kidding? You're getting a divorce?
Howard, there's right here. There's the masthead, the letterhead, the National Organization of Professional Athletes.
Yeah, he just ran that off.
No, that's
Fridge made that himself.
Okay.
No, that's my agent.
Fridge, I don't understand. So, I like this.
Understand.
I want to set up a charity like this.
Well, look here. Hey, that's what we all do, don't we?
Yeah. Gary goes, man, the Fridge is giving the 25 G's to charity.
Now, that would have been funny because I'm sitting there, poor Casey is a charity case.
Yeah, and I said to myself, you know, the Fridge got that Fridge.com. He's selling actual refrigerators and, signing stuff. And he'll even, if you buy $100 worth of refrigerator stuff, he'll visit your house. And I'm like, why does he keep the 25 grand for himself? Meanwhile, he is.
I didn't know that. So he's giving it to charity.
But that charity, I don't think your wife can get a hold of, right?
Oh, well, that's the way you got to do things.
I see. That's the new scam for husbands. Set up a charity.
Well, that is smart because no one can invade a charity. I like that.
Hey, I appreciate it. And I got to get on the plane.
Oh, you got to get on a plane. Hey, Fridge, yeah congratulations on not only beating KC, but beating a monkey and Artie.
Hey, thank you, Howard. I appreciate it.
All right, and I know that BetOnSports.com is putting up to $25,000, and they congratulate you as well.
Okay, I'll tell them I thank them too.
All right, man, and good luck to you, Fridge.
All right.
All right, later.
Later.
That's the great William Refrigerator Perry, who clocks in with $25,000.
Yeah.
Casey missing it by a half a point.
You know what? That's why they call it gambling, bro. But I got to thank Bet on Sports. I had a great time playing it, and thank Tom and everybody. And hey, Howard, there's another guy I want to thank.
Did you cry?
I was. It's like somebody took the wind out of me. I was just sitting there. I was at a bar because it wasn't on like NBC or.
Yeah. You wouldn't mind if you got creamed.
Right, but by that amount, I was so angry, and everybody was there, just didn't say anything. I just got up and I left. I got my car and I left. It was a lonely ride home, man. But I just want to thank this guy that's helped me out doing these picks. This guy Keith from ShoreSports.com. He's a handicapper. He helped me out. The guy's awesome.
I think we're doing a BetOnSports.com.
No, he's a handicapper. It's not a betting thing. Oh. And he helped me out, give me all the picks and all the stats, stuff like that. And the guy kicks ass. He's awesome.
All right, great. BetOnSports.com is the one you want to remember.
Call Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, he beat you.
No, we had a good pick, that last one. I didn't see that one coming.
And 25 grand. So there's the outcome. It was close right down to the wire.
You know what? Casey could have won a guaranteed $6,000 at that point. If he had bet against himself.
No, at the end, Keith showed me how to hedge it. I hedged. I got $2 grand out of it. So I bet two on the other way. So I got $2 grand. Like I bet against myself, right? Just in case I lost. Do you follow that?
Yeah, I get it. So, I get it. You have tons of free time, is what I get out of that.
No. I definitely had. I didn't put any money up for this contest.
All right, never mind that. Listen to this.
Boy.
Wow. Listen to this.
More than 30 years ago, she gave her son up for adoption.
Listen to me, Cabby. You've got brothers and sisters, and you're about to enter a new world.
Thank you. I'm very serious. Thank you very much.
And today, she'll realize she made the right choice on a very special Howard Stern Show.
It's going to be great. Cabby's going to meet his mom. And I'm really happy for him. I know he's really excited. He's in the building.
Let me ask you a question. Are they spending the day together?
Yeah, I believe there's a whole plan involved. So Cabby is going to be brought in here. He's going to meet his mom. We're going to do the reunion. It's going to be very moving, I'm sure. And then they will get...
coming up next? Should I get ready to cry?
It's coming up very soon.
Okay.
I might drag it out a little more.
Because I got to be, get some tissues in
listen,
just in case.
Get ready to laugh at Cabby. If it turns out Cabby's related to his girlfriend, it's going to be really funny.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be a great ironic story?
That would be hysterical.
Cabby's in love. I think he's engaged.
He's so happy.
And then, he meets his mom, and then Cabby's girlfriend sitting here realizes that that's her aunt. And
they
Cabby and her
together.
They're brother and sister or something. I don't know. But it's going to be great. Even Gary said to me, he says he thinks he's going to cry, so I'm going to keep a camera on him, too.
Good. All right.
Baba boo-hoo.
Baba boo-hoo. But it's going to be fun. This is what we've been waiting for. We've always wanted to do a reunion show. And also, this week, we'll be remembering the year, the highlights of the year on the show. And we'll be playing some clips. We've put that together as well.
A retrospective?
A retrospective, if you will. And, I don't know, we just have so much stuff to catch up on. It's difficult to get to everything in one show.
I can't believe Refrigerator Perry won.
And what happened with you this vacation? Did you break your no-party edict?
No, I did not.
Did you go to any parties?
No. Haven't seen anyone.
Is that why you didn't go to the dinner party?
Right.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's within the no-party zone.
Because I said to Rob, what about Rob? And I forgot you have a no-party edict.
If you went, Robin, it really would have been breaking the edict.
Because it was some party.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
Now you can go to parties, though, right? Is it over?
I haven't decided when
Really?
I'm ending the no-party edict.
I thought it was just a thing for till the end of the year.
No, I just said I wasn't going to parties because there are a lot of parties at that time, but I'm still being very quiet.
Wow. A lot of people are suffering because of the no-party edict.
I don't think anybody's suffering.
Well, everyone misses you.
I miss you, too.
Gee, I got a whole bunch of emails from people, why you are having a no-party edict, and I don't even know what I did with them. It was 2 weeks ago, and I just remember laughing at them.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so that's that. Let's say hello to a couple of listeners. It's been a while, and we'll catch up, and we've got the big Cabby reunion happening, and I have to say the Giants. I mean, I've never seen a game like that. I don't know what to make of it.
Do you know what I am tired of hearing people say when I'm watching a Giants game? Jason Sehorn just can't cover that guy.
Well, it's, the poontang. It's the poontang.
Can't tackle anybody either.
Too much Angie Harmon.
He's the 𝗛𝗛𝗄𝗏 of football.
Oh, he drives me crazy.
Time to kick him out of professional football and let him lose that wife.
Yeah.
Unreal. Yeah. Hi, John. You're on the air.
Hey, Hook Nose, you read me loud and clear?
I read you loud and clear. Here we go. The beginning of the year.
Welcome.
Yeah, Hook Nose. Hey, this thing with you and Beth, it's a Jew scam. There is no way anyone can like you, Howard. It literally looks like somebody puked in a bag, shook it up, and that's your face. What do you have to say about that, asshole? Anyway, hey, you have a great New Year, you prick.
All right, thank you.
Contest is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was he last month?
That was Bill Parcells. Guy angry with me.
I was sitting
What is up with him?
That roast contest is out of... I was sitting at the Jet game with my flask.
Yeah.
10 guys behind me started singing, Artie's fat. Fat again.
Nice.
Throughout the game, guess who's fat? Guess who's fat? And I'm trying to eat a hot dog.
Artie's figured out the entire winter schedule, how to carry a flask.
Yeah.
He's into every flask sport.
He doesn't do it if he can't carry a flask.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I went out to dinner with him. What were you drinking that night? You weren't drinking very heavily. What were you having?
Jack and water.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to drink very heavily then.
Half and half in the tall glass.
And John was giving me a lecture because I got bombed real quick. I was drinking vodka, and John goes,
He's telling you how to spread it out.
he goes, one of those vodkas equal 5 beers, and you're drinking too fast.
Yeah, he says he paces himself so he could drink all night.
Right, he would often say that he'd get one martini and then start drinking beer.
Because Howard doesn't. Howard will get one drink, of vodka. And then he'll just, that's like 6 shots in the glass. So
no, it's not.
It's like 4 or 5, right, Artie?
No,
it's like a shot. 2 shots.
Like maybe a shot and a half, 2 shots.
No, he's getting a big glass.
He got a
tumbler.
He got a rock glass.
Yeah, how many shot glasses do you fit?
1.
I'd say there's 2 shots of vodka in a glass like that with the ice and everything.
Well, then you get drunk easy then.
Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic like you.
2 shots of vodka, that's not.
Because he drinks like 2 glasses and he's bombed.
Bomb.
That's 4 shots.
You're saying bomb.
I mean,
am I bombed or am I just a little sloppy?
Well, you always say that you're so drunk. I don't know. That's what you tell me.
No.
Because there's a difference between bombed and just being good.
Am I conversing?
Having
a nice time?
Well, he's not inebriated, but he says I'm drunk.
No, I'm buzzed.
Yeah.
I say. I don't say I'm drunk. I'm buzzed. I'm buzzed. That's it.
and it was
with you guys. It's like, oh, you never admit to being high because then you're like a man.
You came at my party for my party. You were bombed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you weren't like stumbling around.
That was because I was drinking in my car.
Yeah,
not driving.
But I don't think you realize when you drink vodka that's potent stuff. I
do realize. That's why I drink it.
And how many glasses of vodka did you have on the way to my party? 3.
Yeah.
And you were bombed.
Yeah. I wasn't bombed though. Was I walking?
Yeah, but
was I conversing with everyone?
Didn't you say that? Didn't you like?
Whoa! What? was I conversing with everyone?
Yeah.
Was I sloppy?
Well, there was a point where you were. Didn't you stumble somewhere? Didn't fail until you stumbled somewhere.
Dude, if you're gonna leave your kids' toys all over your house, I think I might stumble under any circumstance.
You seemed more drunk that night than I've ever seen.
Well, since I'm under a microscope, because you and Phelan and everyone else have to evaluate my every step. It tends to be a little bit stifling, but I don't believe I was sloppy drunk.
Not sloppy, but you were definitely...
I was buzzed.
You were drunk.
I saw you stumbling next to Brian Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, give me a break.
But then, on New Year's, you drank champagne, and you told me that you were getting...
I got buzzed from it.
Yeah. But it was only like...
That was Robin's bottle.
That was still Robin's bottle? On New Year's?
Oh, no, not New Year's, no.
But that was like...
Every bottle now is Robin's bottle. I'm confused.
That was Robin's bottle.
Here's to Robin.
That was Robin's bottle, bitch.
How many glasses of champagne did you have when you got buzzed?
I think about 2.5.
See, that's...
Champagne is kind of light.
I hadn't eaten.
Yeah, it's Robin. Isn't that a little...
Gee, sorry, John. I'm not as much of an alcoholic as you yet. I mean, he's mad at me because I get buzzed from 2.5 glasses of champagne.
I was trying to help you.
Got a contact or something, because that's why I drink champagne. I never
I get buzzed.
feel anything.
But I hadn't eaten all day.
Oh, maybe.
I hadn't eaten since like about 11 o'clock, and it was late. And I just drank it, and I got a little buzz. I wasn't sloppy. Was I walking? Was I talking?
No, I didn't say you. But you got
buzzed. I get buzzed from alcohol.
Yeah, well, when you say bombed, it sort of sounds like he can't hold his head
but he
up.
says that he's drunk, but you don't realize that you say that.
I'm high.
Okay, but you use the word drunk, so that's what you say. You say I'm drunk.
I don't say I'm drunk.
All right, I'm telling you.
I say I'm high, buzzed.
Why does it matter?
What does it matter? Why are you evaluating me?
Well, that's why I was giving you advice on how to drink. I was just telling you.
I'm fine. I don't need your advice. I see how you drink.
You know.
John, everybody talks about your drinking.
What are you talking about?
Talk about every 8 minutes with a beer. We go to the restaurant. They can't bring the beer fast enough. He says to the guy, please bring me 2 at a time.
As soon as they deliver the beer, he orders another one.
Yeah, he goes, please, 2 at a time now. I can't be without a beer. See, I kind of like this. All right.
It was fun, though. It was fun drinking with you.
Yeah, we had a good time. I just didn't know how heavily I was being evaluated.
No, you were, but I wasn't sure what drink goes with champagne, right? If you're going to drink champagne, I was trying to say...
Well, that's a drink. You don't need another drink.
Yeah,
no, but he was thinking about mixing champagne with vodka, and I didn't know if it was right to mix.
I had a couple of glasses of champagne with your wife and with Beth, and then when I got to the restaurant, I drank some vodka.
But I wasn't sure if vodka went with champagne.
Sure it does.
Sometimes they say you shouldn't mix any kind of drink because it might get you sick.
No, I'm not sick. Fruity drinks get you sick the next morning. All that crap. Vodka's good for you.
No, vodka actually is cleansing.
I can't even imagine having this conversation. What are we talking about?
Meanwhile, John's doing whippets.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
John's asking guys for cans of whipped cream so he can the nitrous out of it.
Did he do that while you were out?
No, I said no to that. I'm at Mercer Kitchen. I was like, he goes, I'm going to ask the guy for some whipped cream. Cans. The cans.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man. Hey, Bill, you're on the air. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
You know how you have your wrapper jacket?
Yeah.
Put the beers in the sleeves of that, and lift your arms up when you're going to the stadium and get them in every time.
That's a good point. You know, I wear Fat Farm.
Yeah.
Right, like those big...
I wear the Fat Farm coats made by the blacks.
What are they made of?
They're made of, I think they're bulletproof for ghetto wear.
Yeah.
I tell you something, this coat I got by Fat Farm is like a human being. If I take it off, there's nowhere to put it. It's so huge.
Uh-huh.
But it keeps you friggin' warm in the winter. And they got pockets all over it.
Well, he's saying put them in the sleeve.
Let me tell you something.
Put something in there?
I think these coats are made for, like, dealers because there are hidden pockets everywhere. If you put stuff in this coat, you'll never find it again. He's right.
You've lost things in that coat.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But I think if you wear a Fat Farm coat, I'm sure when you go to a game or something, they bring security right out.
Yeah.
Because the Fat Farm is like, you know, gangster
sort of
clothes.
advertising that you're
but
doing something
they never
wrong.
check your arms. They'll never squeeze your arms, and you can always put them in there all the time.
Yeah, the arms have like 50 secret compartments.
Wow.
Actually, I think those jackets are banned from rap concerts.
I believe it.
You can't wear those things.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Another thing is, if you ever want to get better seats at a game, at halftime, wait by the spirals for people who are leaving, ask them for their ticket stubs, and then you can trick the ushers that way.
Yeah.
Get better seats.
Jet fans got a lot of scams.
Yeah. There's all kinds of activity going on, all kinds of nonsense.
Oh, amazing.
I got a joke for you, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do tampons have strings on the end of them?
Why?
So you can floss after you're done eating.
There you go. All right, Shuli, you're on the air.
Hey, morning, guys. How you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to
hey,
you.
I got a bunch of questions about vacation for you, but I kind of made a game out of it.
All right, go ahead.
It's called Over Under. Over the 2-week period, how many times did Howard and Beth bang? And the number is 8. Over or under?
Over.
Yeah, I would say we were over bat, but you want to know something? Our banging got interrupted a lot because the dog sleeps in the bedroom with us now because she gets separation anxiety, and then when I'm banging, the dog...
I'm loopy from this dog.
When I'm banging, the dog, like, stares at us banging, and I'm like, wait a second
Isn't
here.
that funny? Because that's what we do when we see animals.
I know. I like, stares and cries.
You know what, man? I know a guy. Get rid of the dog for you.
No.
Just one phone call.
No. Well, listen to this.
No questions,
this is one thing I do not know how to adjust to.
How did the dog wind up in the bedroom?
Here's what happened. When we first got the dog, we were doing, like, crate training. I realized this is a 9-month-old dog. She hates the crate.
Would she cry when she was in there?
Cry, have accidents in the crate, which is very rare.
Uh-huh.
Hasn't had an accident since we took her out of it.
But why is she in the bedroom?
Okay, here's the thing.
She's on the rag.
Keeping the dog outside the bedroom totally stresses her out because that's when she started to get crazed.
Did you ever set up a bed for her somewhere?
Yes. She loves her bed. But she really needs to sleep. She's used to sleeping with other dogs. She was raised that way. So, anyway, it's fine. Listen, it's fine. The only problem I'm having is the dog sleeps through the night when sleeps with us, doesn't have any accidents, nothing. She's a people dog. But when you start to get romantic, the dog will sit at the side of the bed and cry. So you tell her no. She stops. But she stares the whole time.
So you got to stop and say no. Go back to bed.
Now, I can bang through anything, even a dog staring at me. But Beth totally gets out of the mood, shall I say?
Weird out by it?
She doesn't say it because she's like, no, it'll be fine. But she totally...
It just breaks the whole thing for her.
Yeah, she doesn't even want to... She wants to get under the covers. I can't even look at her naked because the dog's watching.
Really?
And then she gets, like, totally unromantic, you know?
Maybe it's the fact that the dog's wearing a G-string, too. That doesn't help.
Forget the G-string. The G-string's off already.
And there's no moving the dog out of the bed.
Wait. So, I had it the other day. I said, listen, I got to be able to bang you. I said, I really do have to be able to bang you. There's just no two ways. I don't know about you, but I need to bang. I am not going to let the dog ruin my banging.
I don't know about you.
So, yeah.
She's willing to give it up.
Right. Yeah, it's not that good with me. So, fine. I told the dog to shut up. You know, I said no.
Yeah, you're yelling at the dog.
I said no. No, you got to be firm. You know, so she's staring, and I see Beth's totally not amorous. So I said okay. I take the dog. I put her in the kitchen. I shut the doors to my bedroom, and I start banging. Finally, then you hear through the door. Crying. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Now, I could bang through the crying.
Right.
Oh, no.
You're a guy. You should be able to.
Exactly. I could bang through. You know what? I could watch a person vomit and get killed.
He could have arms and legs blowing by his window.
Yeah, I can bang through anything.
Bang through the Holocaust.
Yeah, I can watch Hitler Jews.
That's right, and the oven.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, you know
what do you do with those Jews over there? Okay, well, let me just finish over here.
Just a second.
Yeah, just a second.
He's on the train.
You ate off, but I need the back.
Yeah,
Hey,
so,
Howard,
yeah.
you know how Jerry Lewis made that movie about him being the clown?
I could bang through that.
Yeah, you should just make a movie where you're banging people while they're marching them into the oven.
So anyway, I just so then I have a double door to my bedroom, so I closed both doors. You couldn't hear anything.
Oh, my goodness.
And we banged. And but the whole time we're like, oh, we got to quickly get out to the dog. I got out to the dog, let the dog in, and she was like so happy to be back in the room.
But so now, is that going to be the routine? Lock the dog out?
You're going to have to book a banging room now.
I guess. I mean, what am I going to do? Well, here's some broad that says she has the same problem. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't have a solution right now.
No, Anna.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
What's up?
I have 2 chocolate labs, and they're sisters, and every time my boyfriend and I go at it, we simply have to lock the door, and the dog's outside the door so they don't watch us. So
right, it's creepy.
How your listeners are feeling.
One time I liked it because I kind of felt like I was in a...
Like having that voyeur thing.
Yeah, I kind of got into it, but when Beth gets freaked out, it ruins everything.
Yeah, it does seem to ruin the woman's mood. So, yeah, your best bet is to keep the dogs out when you're going at it, because they get jealous.
I was going to Beth. That was my solution.
They get jealous, so I think the answer is every once in a while you got to bang the dog.
I don't think that's what the dog is.
No.
I don't know if I have good enough. I'll need a double flask for that.
Got to lock Beth out.
Watching, but not for that reason.
Yeah. All right, hey, listen, I got to take a break because you know what's coming up, the mother and child reunion.
I can't
wait either.
Well, I'm glad I got a chance to talk to you, Howard.
Take care, Anna.
You
Hey,
too.
Howard.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, on New York, do you run a show on Christmas Day or on New Year's Day?
Yeah, I think they run a show every day. I don't know about New Year's Day. I think they do a special countdown show here.
Really?
Like the top 92 songs of the year.
Uh-huh.
Because out in Vegas, they didn't run a show on Christmas Day or on New Year's Day.
They may not run a show on Christmas.
Yeah, they want to give you a break on Christmas.
That's right. I think they go caroling or something.
Yeah, I think if the station feels you can't handle it on Christmas. You know, if the birth of Jesus, maybe we'll stop this crap.
Hey,
maybe even it's wrong to want to make money with this
we might
filth.
get struck by lightning if we run it on Christmas.
Yeah, a girl getting farted on and vomited on by guys, maybe it's just not appropriate. Even for the money-grubbing stations that we work for.
One of my over-under questions was about John, because I figured over the holidays he was going to see his mother-in-law.
Right.
So I figured, how many arguments do you think he got into with his mother-in-law? Over-under is 3.
Don't even know the answer to that one.
I'll go over with that.
I'll go over with that, too. They hate each other.
Yeah, he had to have pissed her off a bunch of times.
0? Look at you, Mr. Holiday.
Yeah, I think that my mother-in-law's... I mean, my father-in-law gave a crap about Thanksgiving, so she's being on, special behavior.
You know what? I'm with your mother-in-law, man. I don't think you should go to your mother-in-law's house and start showering. I mean, it's like shower at home, douchebag.
Yeah, come prepared to just enjoy yourself to your mother-in-law.
He gets an invite, he moves in. Hey, come over for dinner. Next guy's bathing.
She lives very
I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, go home.
Far from where? Far from you?
You know what happened?
How minutes away from John?
How far?
No, she doesn't. She lives all the way out east, Cal.
Where does she live?
She doesn't live inside.
Oh, okay.
Howard, she lives all the way out east, getting closer to Hamptons.
Right.
It's pretty far. I was training for the fight. I was all sweaty. You know what's all right? I forgot to tell you, there was one time where I was at her house and I asked Susanna to run me a bath.
Yeah.
Medieval time. And my mother-in-law was standing right in front of me talking to my wife. She's going, "Don't you dare run him a bath. You let him run his own bath." And I'm like, I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Hey, Susanna, go run me a bath. Right in front of her mother.
I saw you asking Susanna to run a bath.
I mean, wow.
That's balls. Hey, go run me a bath.
Run me a bath.
and lamb in the backyard so I can eat.
I mean, that's just insane.
Yeah, and go fetch me some water from the pond.
Yeah, and actually churn me some butter.
And go chop some wood.
Toast, could you churn me some butter?
That girl's like a slave to him.
I mean, oh my God.
It's the greatest. Then they're talking about they want to maybe have another kid.
I know.
But you know what? John talks about that all the time. John wants a ton of kids because he's not doing anything.
Nah, I do everything with the kid. I do. I think I'm skiing too, guys.
Get me a beer.
How do you take him skiing?
I took him skiing. It was a big pain in the ass. I don't want to ever do it again. I had to go up to
Susanna told me up the hill.
Get me a beer and wipe my ass.
Get me a microwave and bring it on a snowmobile.
Yeah. All right, I got to take a break. We got a lot going on. Shuli, I got to go.
One more over-under for Gary that I like.
All right, real quick.
Oh, yeah. Over-under. Over the 2 weeks, how many times do you think Gary got to sleep in? The over-under 4.
Over-under 4?
Under.
Yeah.
Under. You didn't get to sleep in.
You know what? Here's the deal. It's the contest is off. I woke up every day on the vacation. Don't ask me why. 6:30. I got out of bed.
Me
because
too.
I just woke up every day, and I usually sleep late. You know what? I didn't drink. And that makes a big difference. So every day I was up at 6:30.
See, I woke up every day at 6:30 too. I had dinner and went out.
You know, I don't know how. Seriously, I don't know how you change your schedule around, but I am like forever latched into this morning routine.
Yeah.
Here I have all the time to sleep. If I go to bed at 3 in the morning, I'm up at 6. Yeah. I cannot do it any differently.
It takes me a few days, but I get back into the
Howard,
You're an amazing man, Artie.
Oh, thank you.
Howard, here's the question. Gary, did you and your wife have a discussion where you said, listen, it's my vacation now. I want to sleep late.
No,
he's given up on that discussion.
No, we go every other day, but I got up every single day. I got up early.
And what'd you do? You bathed the boys and...
No, you know, I was up before the kids.
Yeah.
Like, I would get up and I would be up an hour before the kids got up.
That's because you finally have an hour to yourself. You're so excited. You probably...
I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I got to take a break.
Weeks and he goes, wow, no wonder they get the big money. And he wasn't sure when the World Series was because JD tweeted, hope Cincinnati gets to the World Series, so he thought it was like this week.
Yeah, but then I remembered, because I don't follow it all, but I know when the World Series is. It's in October. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Other than your Kiss performing as the Little Gods of Thunder, your Kiss band.
Yeah.
Have you ever done?
I'd like to see a video of that.
We have one. I'll get you one.
What's something that you've done for your kids that you didn't want to do? Like I talked about going to a concert, a dance recital, something like that. Is there anything like that you do for them?
Right now, my son's going through his finals. It sucks. I have to go through all of his final exams with him. I question him every day. Last night we were practicing Italian.
Doing that?
What's that?
You're the one doing that?
Yeah. Well,
who should be doing it?
Well, hold on.
Someone who can spell.
Let's make this clear.
I get
the study sheets that are already constructed, Scott.
So you're back at school too now.
Yeah, I'm back at school too.
I know. I get the same thing. I get the fucking study sheets, and now all of a sudden I'm doing chemistry again.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you do that with your kids?
Yeah, I'll do a spelling with them a little bit, and Kyle, they don't like it because I challenge them too hard. I'll give them math.
What do you mean?
Things.
Will you punch them in the face if they can't spell something right?
I'll go through fractions with them in a way, real life way or whatever. And my younger son's like, I don't want to do this, no, and he runs away. And but
what do you mean? What if you go through fractions in a real life way? I don't know.
Well, like I'll say, if I have 12 apples and I eat 4 of them, what percentage is left or something like that, and then they get angry at that.
I think they just want to do the questions that he has to do, not the ones you're making up.
Exactly.
Do your kids ever tell you that you're not teaching it the way that I was taught it in school, and therefore I can't follow what you're saying?
My kids are totally the one son will listen to everything I say, the other one wants nothing to do with any of my instruction. So
how do you deal with it?
Just keep giving it to him. He'll get it. He gets it like
forget what he wants.
He waterboards him, I think.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Sal Governale, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discuss me becoming the tiebreaker in the Bigfoot game. We also discuss why did I elect myself? Was it a good move, or was I just being a little stupid? Speaking of stupidity, I also discuss the 9 planets, the acronyms of the 9 planets, and the 5 Great Lakes. A great person, Great Lakes, planets. What more can you ask for? Check it out.
We'll get Sal in here to talk about how proud he was of breaking the tie in the Bigfoot game, and I believe he offered himself up and answered the question correctly of which are the 49th and 50th states to join the union.
I thought that was a really good question for Sal. I was not positive he would know the answer to that.
Neither was I, but I wonder if Sal was positive that he knew the answer to that, and when he learned the answer to that. We'll get into that.
I do think it's interesting that a guy who sat here and cried and said he doesn't like to be called stupid would offer himself up to play this game.
That's an excellent point, which we should question Sal about, because I don't know.
He's putting himself out there. He's putting himself out for the chance to be stupid again.
Right. Well, but
time is way more important.
Exactly. It's all about getting on the air. Steve, we should get Sal down here. Gary made a great point. You always say you don't want to look stupid, and you're worried about that.
Sure.
Why would you offer yourself up as the tiebreaker, knowing that you may get a simple question wrong and be goofed on all day?
Have to take that chance. Today I did not look stupid.
But what if
it was just the opposite? I think somebody who was a stupid person would just forfeit it altogether. Just remain stupid.
Nobody was thinking of you today. That's the point I'm making. And you sat here. This is what I want to say. You sat here, and I watched you. I watched a tear roll down your face. Well, you said, "I'm so sick of people calling me stupid." So
yes.
when nobody was thinking of you, you put yourself in a position to be stupid. If you didn't know the answer to that, you'd be here, everyone would be calling you stupid, you'd be mocking you. So I'm wondering, why did you put yourself in that position?
Because good radio supersedes stupidity.
No, it's worse than what you just said, by the way, Gary. He's in that position because he is stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're not putting a smart person in we know is going to know the answer to that question. You put a stupid person in that
But would
position.
a stupid person know to go in?
Clearly they do, yeah, some of them.
So that therefore that doesn't make a person stupid.
No, it makes
stupid
them
person
stupid. They
wouldn't
just
know.
happen to know that answer.
No, Will, you got it all wrong.
I think there are.
You see, Will, what you fail to recognize is that good radio comes first. So you have to utilize all your qualities, whether it's stupidity, whether you have the biggest balls in the world, whether you have huge tits, whether you have a smelly vagina, whether you have big teeth like Gary,
Sorry,
and you fuck up,
you
or
didn't
white
show
teeth like
you
yours.
didn't show your cockhead the other day when Howard asked you to.
That's true.
That would have been great radio.
Well, yes, it could have, and I'm sure that time will come in the future. But the point that I'm trying to make today is that
Wait, that's such stockbroker bullshit. You
not
just
bullshit, it's
completely
true.
deflected. I'm sure the time will come in the future. Why do we have to wait for the future when it could have came last week?
Good radio could have happened last week.
Right.
Suspense, my friend, suspense.
What?
Suspense. Create suspense. A build-up. You need a crescendo.
Like
That's what entertainment's all about.
So what would you have done today?
I mean, when you watch a movie, the guy doesn't get murdered in the beginning, or
sometimes they do, and then that's an interesting movie too.
I mean, the revelation's not there. The great revelation doesn't come right off the cuff, off the bat. It comes at the end.
So it's been a slow build to you revealing.
Maybe
your
on the
penis in
last day of the
name
Howard
good
Stern
radio?
show, I'll pull back the foreskin and you can examine that.
Sound Life is a great movie.
It sure is.
But like, what if it was a question today? Like,
And
John
yours is a bomb, Jason.
John and I had a backup question, which is again, I think any 6th or 7th grader could answer. Can you name the 5 Great Lakes? Can you?
No, I mean well, listen. Regardless of that, let's get back.
No,
to
but I'm
let's
saying
get back to
if that would have been the question, you'd have
that
been
would have
here.
been a tough one.
But
Lake Erie,
good.
Lake Michigan,
good.
Lake Ontario,
You're rolling.
3 more left.
No, 2 more left.
Want a hint?
Lake Ronkonkoma.
Don't you know the trick they teach you in school?
Yes,
that
it's an acronym. It's an acronym.
Tell him the acronym.
The acronym is HOMES.
Holmes.
Does that help you?
HOMES.
Lake Huron.
Okay.
There you go.
What's the O?
Lake Ontario.
What's the M?
Lake Michigan.
What's the E?
Lake Erie.
And what's the S?
Suez Canal. I don't know. Lake.
Lake something you're not.
Like
Smart?
stupidity? No?
Lake. This must be a tough one. Lake.
Think of the song "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald."
Can you give me a hint?
Starts with an S.
Lake Shithead. Lake.
Or you
I
can
got 4
ponder
out of
that.
5.
You're
That's
not
not
gonna
too
know.
shabby.
You got 3 out of 5 without.
I got
even
4 out of. Well, I got 4
without the acronym. I'm
Without
saying
the
you got
acronyms.
3.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even aware of the. Oh, the only acronym I know is My Mother Baked 9 Pies for planets. Well, that's not even an acronym actually. That's
Wait, My Mother Baked 9 Pies. How many planets are there? How many planets are there?
All right, so go ahead.
My Mother Baked 9 Pies.
Yeah, I think they're all acronyms in there. Wait, but that's not even. That doesn't even cover them all.
Go ahead. My mother. Do it.
Wait, that's
Give me
what
the
I
planets.
remember. Wait, forget about that one.
No.
I
My
forgot.
Mother
I
Baked
screwed
9
that one
Pies.
up.
Go ahead.
Not even close.
Wait, Mercury.
There you go.
Mars. What the hell's B?
Are you going to go in order?
Uranus.
There's no B in that. I don't know
Where are you
why.
getting
I
B
think the
from?
teacher who taught me that is
Bates.
wrong.
What happened to my mother? I mean, this is
My.
Okay, so
Mercury,
Mercury,
Mars. I thought it was My Mother Baked a P's Pluto.
Okay,
but there's but
Isn't
right there
Pluto
there's
not
not
a planet anymore?
No, we're down to 8 planets.
We'll,
but that's
we'll
okay.
give that to him.
Uranus.
That's fair.
I know all the planets. I know them all. I mean, there's Earth.
Okay. Good one, Sal.
I've heard of that one.
Where does that?
But
pop
you know
up in
what?
my
What do you guys?
It's so great because I'm looking at the acronym. I went to look it up. I didn't know it.
What is it?
It says, "My very excellent mother just made us 9 pizzas."
Well, that's a different one altogether. Pizza would be better than pie, but whatever. But look,
you got most of the planets.
I know the planets.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Mars, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Uranus.
You got 5.
Earth, 6. Jupiter, 7.
My mother baked 9
No.
pizzas.
I said Earth. I got 7. 7. Come on, what am I?
planets, so.
Pluto is right. Did I throw Pluto into
There's
the
like
mix?
50 different acronyms, by the
That's
way.
Pluto.
Okay, you need one more.
I'm at 8 and down to 9. I need one more.
My very elegant mother just served us nachos. That's another one.
Is that another one?
Yeah.
Venus.
You said that.
Oh.
No? All right. My very elegant mother just served us. I'll get back to you on that. I don't want to. I'm holding up.
Check
the show.
back in. Well,
but 8 out of
independent of
9,
that-
4 out of 5 lakes. Hey, All
All right, genius. All the moons of Saturn.
I'm in the 90 percentile.
Come on.
Of a fourth grader.
You're definitely improved. But when you walked out today, you were really proud. I could tell you were.
I was
happy.
really proud. First of all, there was a whole catastrophe in the past with that game, with the Bigfoot game. So I was really worried about it as well. Today, the game was executed perfectly. It went great. The build-up was excellent. Turned into a tiebreaker. We weren't exactly sure what to do. I offered myself up because I'm well aware of where I stand, as far as these games are concerned. And it worked. It turned out to be very entertaining, top to bottom, and that's all that matters to me.
So are you now saying that you offered yourself up to redeem yourself for the game not going well last week to make it go better?
I offered myself up because I just thought it could be a good opportunity to throw a question at me and see where it goes.
But even if I think Sal's thinking is, even if he got it wrong, I think he gets more angry that you guys say that means he's stupid.
It's not, yeah. I mean, forget about getting it right or wrong. It's like right here, like you guys are picking at me, like name the lakes, name the planets. I mean, like just
we're not picking at you. We're just throwing you.
No, we'll call me stupid 5 times in a row.
Well.
Here's the point.
I don't think
it's
you're
not
stupid.
funny to bring John Hine into the studio and ask him that question.
Of course,
because he's a smart guy.
Well, who was?
It's funny to bring in Bobo or somebody like you, where there's a good chance they could get a very basic question wrong. That's where the game of chance is.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah,
therefore,
you're an idiot.
No. We're on the same page as far as production is concerned, as far as putting good radio together. We're both on the same page.
And
that's what matters. Therefore, you're an idiot. You're an ignorant asshole.
No, we needed
you're an
somebody
ignorant jerk-off,
who's
and you
not
don't know
very
what the fuck you're talking about.
to go in there.
No.
And you were
has
perfect.
Thank you. Yes, I did utilize that to my advantage, but you're an idiot, and you sound like an ignorant jerk-off by saying that.
You're missing planets, and you're calling me an idiot.
I'm not missing. I missed one planet.
Why would he be an idiot if he was smart enough to realize that you were the right guy to send in?
Well, because he's calling me an idiot off the bat.
But do you find it hard to argue with a guy who's 29 points higher than you on the IQ scale? That doesn't matter?
No. IQ does not define a person. Not one bit.
Why does it bum you out when you look like an idiot?
Who wouldn't be bummed out when they look like an idiot?
Well, you're not defined by your intelligence.
Sal's not. By the way,
I am intelligent.
Sal's not upset with his IQ score. Just so you know, he's
Why
never
should
been
I
upset.
be?
He
I'm in
thinks
the normal
he thinks
percentile.
Exactly.
But he's upset when listen. You make fun. We all jump on you when you get very basic questions wrong. So you make. Yeah, we add fuel to the fire. But you're the one that doesn't know this shit. You look stupid on your own.
But you guys
that's
are saying
perception.
that means you're stupid if you don't know that stuff.
Right.
And
So
I agree with Sal. That doesn't necessarily mean you're stupid if you don't know all the Great Lakes. If you don't know the 49.
Okay, I'll tell you. So Benji, say you have $100,000 in the bank. I'm just going to guess. Say you got $100,000 in the bank, and you're going to take it to somebody who's going to handle your money.
Sal.
Right? Hold on. No, just anybody. And the guy, while speaking to the guy who's going to handle your money, he does let on that he does not know where California is on a map.
Right.
Are you going to still give him your money?
That's if I had nothing else to judge on, I might judge on that factor. That could influence me if I have nothing else to judge on.
All right, let's say you have
depends. If he was an investment broker that I knew had a great record, and
Bernie Madoff had a great record.
Where are all these?
Bernie Madoff fooled a lot of smart people.
You're right. We're not being fair because where are all the smart examples from Sal? Like
That's true.
We're a man in full. We know his
phone calls. It shows a very creative, smart.
Richard's 50% of them.
Creative is not smart. Creative is creative.
No, you think he's smart.
Is not
I think
smart.
his wordplay. Sal has good comedic skills. It's wordplay that you need a certain amount of level of intelligence to do that.
I think Sal's music knowledge is very, very is
not as good as
his
Gary's.
Kiss knowledge.
Well, to me, that's all Gary's, but that doesn't mean your knowledge isn't solid.
Yeah, well, whatever. Listen, at the end of the day, look, it was a good game.
And I don't. I think a lot of people would love to have the ability that you and Richard have to create the stuff that you do.
Yes.
And there is intelligence behind doing that.
There you go.
I'm not calling you stupid or anything like that. I'm just going back to the beginning. I was curious to find out why you put yourself in that position, because when so many times when you were in a position and it went badly, it was clearly visibly upsetting to you.
It was. But like Will said, in this case, I think offering myself up as a sacrifice worked out pretty good.
He's a martyr. He's a good man.
Just like King Neptune. Thank you, Sal. We're going to take a break. When we come back.
I know King Neptune. Oh, wait, did I forget that one? Was that the one? I forgot it. Neptune. I got it.
We'll talk about...
John got
That's where King Neptune
No, he's talking about King Neptune. That's the guy in the sea or some shit.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about our pets. Howard's having some difficulty with Bianca, and we all talked about what would happen if our pets passed away. Thankfully, 𝗦𝗵cie was here, who has a cat thanks to his wife, but also has definitive opinions about what people should do with their pets. Here's how it went.
Joe in Connecticut, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Howard was talking about his dog today. It really fucking irritated me, I'll tell you, because I'm a huge fan. I always will be. But let me tell you something. He's sitting there letting his dog suffer, okay? And he's complaining about, I got to go to work, don't die now. What the fuck are you talking about? I put my dog down, and I was at work the next day, because that's what guys do. I don't care if you're on network television or anything like that. He's no better than those glass walls assholes that torture animals, okay? He's letting his dog suffer and fall downstairs because he wants to work. Get in the fucking groove of life, asshole, and get your head out of your ass. I want to get your opinion on that. I got to go. Love the show, guys. Fuck Benji.
I was having trouble following it. Howard's mistreating his dog. How?
He was early in the show. Howard was talking about how the animals are sick and Bianca's sick, and he mentioned how, jokingly, how he had to go to work and leave the dog. He said it was nice to have sex with Beth without the animals around, that kind of thing. But if you don't think Howard cares about that dog, and there's a reason that he can't put it down, I'm sure.
But was this guy saying kill the dog and go to work?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh,
or do what you got to do and then move on.
Well, what if taking care of the animal, send him to the vet? Isn't that? I'm missing what he's saying.
No, the guy's saying that like Howard would be have more sensitivity, which I don't agree with. If Howard sort of made a joke like, I need to get through AGT season without this misery of Bianca passing away, God forbid. But this guy's saying you're torturing her so you can keep doing something.
So put the dog down?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Dog's in pain now. That's what this guy said.
Yeah, stop the dog from suffering. That's what he was saying.
But what is Bianca suffering from?
Well, she's 10, and I guess Howard said she's getting very old, and she collapsed.
She's having issues, tough to walk around, things like that. But I think when that inevitably does happen, Howard's going to take that rough, no doubt about it.
Absolutely, I know he will. I think about my dog's 8 years old now. You know what I always think about when I think about my dog passing? I think about Brian Phelan, who's like the manliest man on the show. Came in the morning that his dog died, and Howard said, "You want to say a few words about your dog?" And Brian started to cry. And like he's a dude, he's a man's man.
I remember when Ronnie's dog passed. Ronnie was completely shaken up over it.
That's one thing I've never really gotten about pet owners in general.
Will does not get the pet thing.
If you had a kid and you were told the kid was going to die when it's 8 years old, like who would put themselves through that? Like you get so emotionally invested in this animal, knowing it's going to die in a couple of years, and you're going to be really upset about the whole thing.
Because there's great joy that comes with the 9 or 10 years that you get, and the passing only lasts for a little while. I mean, you get great. I get great.
But again, like I said, with the kid, I don't think if you knew your kid was going to die when it was 8 years old, you'd have the kid.
My kid's not a dog, though.
Oh, you're saying never start
around here,
never start to invest in a pet emotionally because
Well, you're just setting yourself up for heartache. Clearly, no.
Well, you shouldn't be born then, because then you got to watch your parents die.
Will doesn't have any dogs, by the way.
But Will's not.
Will's got a cat that he loves.
Dude, Will's not an animal lover.
Listen, I had 4 dogs growing up, and I was never like, "Oh, I'm going to cry like my kid just died." When the dog
but you didn't treat dogs the way that Howard treats a dog. Like a dog was like, I know somebody who told me, "Yeah, we had 4 dogs growing up. One died, we just got another one."
Scott the Pace?
No.
No, you don't treat your dog or didn't treat your dogs like children, whereas
Absolutely
other
not.
people here do treat their dogs that way.
That's true.
So did your dog sleep in bed with you?
No. They slept outside.
You had
farm.
Outside dogs?
Yeah, I mean, like one was allowed inside.
But it's funny because over the years, like I'll hear Howard doing raps on the air, and we'll be on the phones, and he'll just turn around sometimes and he'll go, "It's a fucking dog. It's not a fucking person."
Exactly. Thank you.
But it's funny because you more than any of us have faced death.
Yes.
At like 16, right? 15,
Right.
16. So I mean, I'm just picturing like people like, don't bother being friends with him. He's like, a cancer
Good
kid.
point. Hey, I pulled through, man.
They're gonna invest in
I'm
him,
here.
Will.
Yeah, don't get invested in him.
Joe, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Hey, Howard was saying about how the cat sleep with him now. I remember a couple of years ago him really getting on Gary about him letting, what's your dog's name, Murphy, sleep with you, and the cat sleep with you. I just kind of want to get Gary's take on that.
I don't remember, but we always talk about that one day we want to go back and do a show of Howard's rules that are no longer rules anymore. You know, everybody who drinks is stupid. You know, don't. He once had a whole thing where he yelled at somebody that had a dog who hadn't had his balls cut off, and it was a whole screaming thing about what kind of fucking idiot wants to look at balls. Like Howard's got a whole set of rules that changes as you move on. So I don't remember that, but I think that's really funny.
Well, another thing, too, I had a friend of mine who his father allowed his cat to sleep with him. He had a cut on his leg where the cat's paw went up against this cut on his leg. Dude got cat crap in his that cut. Had to have his leg amputated. So I'm against the animals sleeping with me, especially cats. With that, they're always engaged in their fecal matter. So,
well, I will tell you this: we have a big rule when the pets sleep with us. And the cats always sleep on top of the covers, but when Murphy goes underneath the covers like 100 times a night, we have a top sheet. And then another, like a blanket, and then a quilt, or whatever you want to call it. So he's only allowed to go under the quilt. So I have a blanket and a sheet between the dog and us, and skin.
That's a lot of work to allow your
It
pets.
is. It is a lot of work.
I know Jason lets all 3 of his pets sleep in bed with him and Janice. And I know one day he came in with scratches all over his forehead. I guess the cat sleeps on top of his head. And sometimes it woke up in a rustle or whatever and scratched his head all up.
I knew a guy a long time ago. This is so gross. Who said that he woke up one time and his dog was licking his balls. The guy's balls. He did stop it, but I remember him telling me.
Not immediately.
I remember him saying, it wasn't entirely uncomfortable.
I mean, speaking of Jason, do you think he's the one who would take it the hardest when his pet passes away? I mean, Howard's awfully close with the animals. Jason is too. We talked about Ronnie. Sal, I know, loves Cinnamon, his dog. Cinnamon? Who do you think's... And Richard Christie cries over anything. I remember when one of his fishies died. Who do you think would take it the roughest here when they lose their pet?
I think it's going to be me. I really do. I love my dog, and I will be very bummed when he's gone. Although I tried to time it. I think I talked about this before. I tried to time it out based on the how long these dogs usually live. That one or both of my kids would be gone from the house by the time he dies. Because I think it's just I'd rather make a call to college than have a fucking kid walk in and see a dead dog on the floor.
See, I don't think it was going to be Gary. Do you?
Gary seems pretty involved with the dog. Jason, though, Jason talks about like their pets. I mean, their children. Again, literally his kids. He says, "My son, my baby, whatever the fuck it is, Teddy, that dog,
my little man."
Yeah, whatever he does. Throws birthdays.
That's
you know
not
that.
true.
Yes, you have.
No, it's not.
Birth parties, cards,
exchange. Yeah, you buy them gifts.
I do buy them gifts.
What did you buy? When John's dog got sick, you got him a...
That was very nice, by
What
the
was
way.
that thing?
We got him a little chew toy.
What was it called, though? There's some kind of...
I don't know what it
name
was.
on
Oh, there was some... Janice bought it, my wife. It had some weird Jewish, saying on it. I don't remember what it was. She thought it was funny because it had people write or whatever in the story. She's not Jewish herself, so she just thought, this would be funny.
My dog's not Jewish either.
Yeah. I got a question for you. You celebrate Hanukkah, right?
Yeah.
How long have you had your dog?
Almost 2 years.
Did your dog get a Hanukkah gift?
Yes.
My dog gets Christmas
Wait,
gifts.
hold on. Let me think about that. I don't think so, but I wouldn't care if she did.
Would
my
you care
dog,
if she got Christmas if you were in a mixed relationship?
my dog gets Christmas gifts, and my dog has a stocking.
Oh yeah, my pets all have stockings, and I'm not even Christian. I have stocking for Olive and Teddy and.
Did Olive and Teddy get you anything for Father's Day?
Not this year, but
a tie.
In past years, my wife has gotten me a card with their name on it and a little gift. And then this year, I did ask. I go, what the hell? Where's my gift? She goes, you never do anything for me on Mother's Day. So
I got to tell you, I don't know where the line is for that. Like I said, we get our dog Christmas gifts and everything like that. I went to go Mother's Day shopping and noticed that there was a whole section of cards from the pet for Mother's Day, and I was like, I draw the fucking line there. I'm not getting into that.
Well, like Will said, a lot of people do treat their pets like their children.
Jason.
Yeah, but I absolutely love my pets, and I absolutely, give them probably way too much attention than I should. But when I joke with you in the office that he starts talking about Owen, so I'll start talking about what Teddy did just to be annoying. I know I've met people that literally treat their animals like pets, and I know I'm not. I mean, they're pets like children, and I know I'm not like.
But my guess is it's sort of because I actually had we had a birthday party for Kermit, Elisa's dog, yesterday, and my guess is I loved it. But it's sort of it's like a guy whose girlfriend likes Sex in the City. It's like now you have I have to watch Sex in the City, but you really love it. My guess is you really love it.
Well, but that's how it happened. Yes, I do love it now, but that's how it happened for me. Janice, when we were dating, got this.
I just had a crowbar Kermit in.
Yeah, got this cat Olive, and she had a birthday party for it when it was a year old, and I was dating her, and that's the picture that 𝗦𝘗𝗄's referring to. And at first I was just doing it because she was into it. But I never had a pet growing up. That's where I started to fall in love with pets, and then since then we've got
one other awful thing about Jason. This is very early in your relationship with Janice. And I think you guys are on the rocks.
I hate when you say this.
I
know what you're going to say.
Remember, Jason would say.
Wait, take your time.
Jason said that he was only with Janice at that time so that he could hang out with Olive, the cat.
Wow.
That's 95%.
That was a long time ago.
What happened was
I can't imagine why you guys be on the rocks if you say something like that.
Janice and I were off and on. And she lived in Jersey, and I lived in New York, and we only saw each other on the weekends, and it was a giant pain in the ass, and I hated to go down there. And then she got the cat, and I was like, at first I used to be a big giant pain in the ass to go down there, but now I know at least I get to play with the cat, and the cat's cute. It gave me a whole.
She married you?
8 years later.
Wow.
Very early on.
But I did want to talk. I came down here and I heard you guys talking about the sex stuff with the animals, which is a gigantic pain in the ass. Because I have all the pets in bed, and Will's right. They don't always sleep on my head, but once in a while I'll wake up with just a giant scratch across my face that I don't know where it came from. I just assume.
How do you know it's not Janice?
I could be, but I just assume somebody ran across it. They wake up last night. They woke us up, knocking stuff over on the dressers and stuff. And it's so weird because the cats aren't hard to get rid of for sex. Like, you just pick them
Right.
up, you drop
That's
them
right.
out of the room. But our youngest one, our baby, she will cry outside. You know how Howard said his would hit the head into the door. Ours cries, and then the dog is the hardest because he'll just bark. I mean, he'll just stand outside the door and fucking bark. And
My dog cries.
Yeah.
He cries outside the door, and sometimes he used to be able to open the door. I wouldn't lock it because he could jump up and put the handle down and come in, which is I had to change the handle on the front door of my house because I'd come home, nobody was home, and the front door would be wide open. He'd be crawling around the lawn.
So what do you do?
Well, okay, so here's the deal. The cats always go out of the room because like I said, they're easy. The dog's like 50-50 because sometimes the dog sits there and just does not give a shit. It happens, So, we'll see how far that can go. And then sometimes the dog really gives a shit and he's all up in our business and you just got to get up and throw it out of the room. I mean, what can you do?
He's right. Sometimes the dog seems very interested in what's going on in my butt.
It's always funny to me when the dog cannot. I'm like, what, this time?
So wait, the dog's sniffing your ass while you're having sex?
He's like sniffing around. Just
What do you
sniffing
mean around? Where is he sniffing?
Your back, your butt, your legs.
While
whatever.
you're having sex?
Not wild. Usually, like when you're getting ready for. Not usually wild.
Gary's dog has huge balls too. That's like a whole other dimension. Like, at least I don't have balls in bed.
How do you know as big?
I've met Gary's dog and it has huge balls.
We're going to move off pets for a second, although we didn't talk about Robin. I think she would be... I don't know. How would Robin be affected if she lost her cats?
She's lost a couple.
I know.
She dropped $15,000 to try and save one, so I would say pretty messed up if she.
Yeah, she did. Isn't that she got the other one? She got a kidney transplant for one of them.
Yeah,
and she kept. Well, I didn't know. I felt bad. I didn't know the kidney transplant one passed away, or that's.
No, it's got a little dialysis machine in the apartment.
On a roller.
Craig in Albany, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I was just calling in because it sounds like Will's an asshole.
Thank you.
And I was wondering. I was wondering if when he dies and his wife lives longer than he does, if she should have bailed on the whole marriage for that reason.
It's a horrible analogy.
Yeah, I think I can defend Will for a second. I'm not defending how he feels, but he's saying that when you marry somebody, you don't know who's going to live longer, but a pet, you're going to outlive a pet. I don't agree with him.
Right, but my point is you don't not invest into something because there's going to be pain down the way, especially if it's going to be rewarding in the meantime.
What's your thought? I mean,
it's your choice to do whatever you want.
I don't agree.
I just don't want to hear people whining about how upset they are when their dog dies. You knew it was coming. You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, Will always says to me about pets, like, you're just setting yourself up for the sadness down the road. And I mean, look, he's right. I mean, I know that in all likelihood, even though I'm fat and out of shape, I'm going to outlive my pets, and it's going to be horribly sad. But so he's right. I don't think you have to be so cold about it.
Hey, well, it's just the whole pet thing in general drives me nuts because it's like a pig. A pig is smarter than a dog, and in a lot of ways it's friendlier than a dog or as friendly as a dog.
Right.
But somehow we've decided as a society it's okay to eat fucking pigs, but dogs are man's best friend. And then we look down at another society that says, oh, you can eat dogs, they're fine.
You're wrong there. Dogs chose us, Will, not the other way around.
Exactly.
No, seriously. There's a whole documentary about it, how they're considered
we pick and choose what animals are okay to kill and what are, we're going to get so upset
First of
about
all,
when they
I'd
die.
eat dog if they had it in the store, as long as I didn't have to kill it.
Will is being like the Sam Simon of the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Will to turn on me here.
No, of course not.
Jason would be first in line if they had McDonald's had a sundae with dog in it.
Yeah,
Jason would be like, I'd try it out.
Did you know in Korea they keep peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as pets?
We are the only race of animals that takes another species in as a pet. Like there's no elephant out there that's adopting a cheetah to raise.
Right, but
Actually,
that's not true. There are, I think,
very rare instances, but as a whole,
you see that with apes.
As a whole,
apes do that sometimes.
But you go back to like Egyptian times, and you see on pyramid walls that they kept cats as pets.
Yeah.
And so why did
I get pets. I'm just saying,
You think
they're still a dog?
Will,
I'm gonna be like, okay, my dog died. He's got the pace. He loved his dog. Next day, he goes and buys another dog.
Is it
Problem
callousness,
solved.
or are you so sensitive that it would hurt you so much?
It wouldn't hurt me that much. No.
I mean, I feel the same way about adopted kids. So I understand where Will's coming from.
And that's the point right there.
Will's problem's not with the pets; it's with the people, right? That's your problem. It's not with the pets; it's with the people. You're saying you don't want to hear the whining and the crying. Yeah.
But why can't you have a pet? No, you know it's going to be 15 years old. Why can't you enjoy it while you have it, and you still have a little sadness when it dies? But
a little sadness sounds like you're going to, lock yourself in your bedroom for 3 months.
I'll be bummed out, and then I'll get over it.
What will you do when Murphy dies?
I'll just be bummed out. I mean,
but what will you do with Murphy?
Oh, I already have a plan. I haven't spoken to Mary about this, but I think she's going to love this plan. I'm going to have him cremated, and I have a statue of Murphy that Howard and Beth got me as a present that's on my front lawn. It's a beautiful statue.
Sans balls.
And I'm not talking about like a statue of 𝗦𝗵cie. I'm talking about they gave an artist a picture of my dog. So it is actually a statue of Murphy. So I think I'll take the ashes and I'll bury them right underneath the statue.
This is a Howard TV original production. On this episode, Benji's sprain becomes a pain.
Take your shoe off. Should I get totally naked or? No. Not right now. Not yet.
Howard opens the door to his private office.
I want an exclusive inside my office. I want to show you where the action really happens.
Sparks fly after the NT Awards.
Fuck you, Jared. Come on.
What's your problem? Testing 1, 2.
Yeah.
Hey-oh, yeah.
I've been obsessed with this whole wiener thing from the start. I was home, I was around 4 o'clock or so, and also on the internet it pops up that he's going to be doing that Anthony's doing a press conference. I run down there and I walk in and I see an empty seat right in the middle and I grab that seat. I just had a couple of questions in my head and I started jumping up and asking those questions.
Are you shocked that Arnold had sex with such an ugly woman?
You didn't just say that.
Will you help to support Arnold's love child?
And then I turn around, I think it was after that, I turn around, I give a big wave to all the cameras because I was really happy that I knew like probably everyone I knew was probably home watching this and I really wanted to wave to people.
In the gray panty photo, were you fully erect? Were you fully erect or were you capable of more?
After the last question, I assumed they were kidding around, but there's some guy screaming like, let's get him, let's get him.
Who are you? Seriously, man, who are you? Are you a full huh? Who are you? Let's get him. My Twitter name is Bronk, B-R-O-N-K, Bronk.
Outside the Sheraton, there was like live news going on, and I got in one of the camera shots and started acting obnoxious, and some guy grabs me, and supposedly someone else hit me with a chain, and my ankle just starts killing me.
He called me at around 9:30 at night to say that he hurt his ankle really bad, and I said to him, "Listen, do whatever you have to do. If you can't come in, don't worry about it. Your health is the most important thing."
I knew if I went to a hospital, I'd be there like all night. I get up here into the studio, and I know everyone thinks I'm putting on a show because it looks like just crazy.
Are you really injured?
Howard, I'm not fucking around.
Wow.
I'm just
in a lot of pain?
Oh,
So go to a doctor now.
I'd really like to work today, and then it's like 5 hours. I'd like to get if I can get an orthopedic appointment.
Well, if you get uncomfortable, go.
Thanks. Yeah.
Benji went out yesterday during the Anthony Weiner press conference and started screaming during it.
I just read something.
Yeah, but now he's on crutches because he got himself good and injured.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You probably, yeah.
That looks broken. For real?
Yeah, that's blood always flows down in the foot.
I know a very good doctor, an orthopedic surgeon named Dr. John Gordon. So I made a call, and he said he'd be more than happy to see him right away.
So afterwards, I grab a cab. Hey, how you doing? We get to the office.
Take your shoe off. Should I get totally naked or? No. Not right now. Not yet. All right.
I was very impressed with the pathology of the ankle, which means his ankle was swollen, discolored, and I thought the way he was unable to walk on crutches, I thought he had either a fracture of his ankle or something seriously wrong with him.
Let's send you downstairs for some x-rays, and then we'll bring you back up here and then take another look. Okay. Okay? Do you want to go down? Can you walk on crutches? Or do we need to put you in a wheelchair?
Whichever. I mean, I'm sure a wheelchair would be easier.
Benji was unsafe on crutches.
Sit down, please.
Oh, are you pushing?
She's going to push it.
She's going to push? All right. Cool. He has really hot girls working for him.
Where am I pushing to?
Anywhere you want. Cool.
Benji proceeded to take 2 women from my office with him. My office manager and my college intern, which was her first hour on the job.
The first thing Benji asked me to do to sit on his lap. I sit down on Benji's lap, and immediately I'm thinking, like, oh my gosh, like this creepy guy, like this is my first day on the job, like I can't believe I'm doing this.
Scoot up once.
Oh yeah, scoot up, right?
I don't think I had a full boner, but the other, I think she was definitely like right in there. It was hot. X-ray.
Okay, first floor. Here we go.
The interns are very important to me. I think it's important that kids have a place to go and learn about broadcasting. There's fewer and fewer places.
So I host the Intern Show, and the big thing that we do on the Intern Show is the Inty Awards.
The Inty Awards are a series of awards that we give to staff members. There's basic categories, funniest, worst role model, just anything, both positive and negative. We pick the categories, we nominate staff members, and then we vote on them as a group.
I was thinking last night I was coming up with some ideas for the Not As Funny As You Think You Are.
Save it and write it down, or give it to me, because I'm going to have to proofread it anyways. How about worst Aaron?
He wanted the interns to really produce the show and to really be the main factors of the show, to be responsible for the show.
We're just soaking up information, everyone around us, all the drama, all the craziness.
I think they're so fascinated by everybody that works in his office and what it takes to put the show together. They want to hear everything and they want to be a part of everything, and the more they can suck out of it, the better they feel about it.
I'll take worst in bed. You want to take which? Let me see which ones I'm doing again.
Well, I'm not competent in writing. Which one you're doing?
So... No, I just want to...
Yeah.
Because I'm not... I'll do favorite backpacker.
Once we have the list of nominees for the Inties, I post them in the back office. It kind of stirs up the controversy before we've even presented anything.
I would rather be in worst dress than fucking not as funny. I think I'm pretty funny. Sorry.
Maybe you're not as funny as you think.
All right, I mean, you're not as funny as you think.
Shows like the Inty Awards cause controversy because the interns get to say how they really feel about people because the semester's up.
Screw the interns. They don't like me.
Once I found out who's won the Inty Awards, I have to go around with a recorder and get acceptance speeches. Congratulations, you've won funniest staffer.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I guess tipping all the interns finally paid off.
Most feared staffer, you have won this every time you have been nominated. It is another Inty Award for you.
Thank you. Go fuck yourself.
The second award, the worst role model. Congratulations.
It's a good thing they picked me for funniest, because now the interns can go fuck themselves.
Well, Steve, how does one accept an award where people think you don't fuck well?
Come on, this guy's got an interview to do with a winner here.
Excellent segue to the winner of the Most Inappropriate Comment Award. You did. You won Most Popular Staffer.
Yes!
You guys like clapping. Wow. Howard won one of our awards. This is for the second time he's won Most Inspiring, Biggest Role Model.
The fact that some college kid would be inspired by me, I'm very happy. In fact, I wish when I was in college somebody would have been inspired by me, inspired to sleep with me.
We don't really bother Howard. When you do have to bother him to get an acceptance speech, it's a little nerve-wracking. Waiting for the right time and what kind of mood is he going to be in.
Steve's going to get a tape for you right now. You want an Inty Award to go right around, Steve?
Yep. Howard, you won Most Inspiring. You beat out Fred and John Hine.
I believe I deserve it. If I had lost to John Hine for Most Inspiring, I would have been really, really pissed. I mean, John is an inspiration, don't get me wrong. He's done some great things in his life. I can't think of them right now.
We snuck it in there, we got his acceptance speech, and it was great.
Look, I'm the inspiration around here. And if I had lost, I probably would have ended the intern program and the intern show. So that's that.
Congratulations.
And thank you very much to all the interns. You've chosen wisely. Now, where's my trophy?
Jared Fox won 2 awards. He shared one with Tim, which was the Worst Aaron Award.
I'm just thinking about the tasks that they have to do, and these interns are extremely entitled. If they think that running over to Howard's agent's office to drop something off, or running downstairs to pick something up for Tim, who is our senior vice president, is too difficult.
Another controversial award this year was what we refer to lovingly as the Zapin, which is the Who the F Is That Guy Award. This year, Kim won it. Kim is from Marketing It Serious. I'd like to present you with the Inty Award.
I got an Inty Award?
Yes, you did.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. It depends on the category,
The category is the Who the F Is That Guy Award. You can tell that Kim is not happy to receive the Who the F Is That Guy Award because immediately she says...
I am so honored, Steve. The intern Brandano.
I did refer to Steve in my acceptance speech as Steve the intern Brandano. I know he doesn't like that, so it was on purpose.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Don't take this out on me. Hello, but why are you hitting me with the intern thing? You know I hate it.
I don't talk to the interns all that much, so I guess it'd be natural for them to wonder who I am.
She's there literally every day. She talks to Jason for almost an hour, and she's never introduced herself to me or from what I've seen to any of the other interns. I've never seen an intern talking to her. I've never seen her attempt to strike up conversation or even really make eye contact with us.
The problems didn't start when she won the award. They didn't start with her acceptance speech. They started after she'd heard the intern presentation.
Who the F is she? Exactly.
I could tell when we were doing the Inty Awards that Kim and Jared in particular were not going to be happy.
Fuck you, Jared. Come on.
want a big giant, you want an exclusive inside my office? I want to show you where the action really happens.
I've been here for 5.5 years, and I've seen Howard's office once.
I've seen the inside of Howard's office maybe 2 times in the entire time I've been here.
I was never actually invited into Howard's office. I walked by it, I think, once right when we got to Sirius and poked my head in.
When I'm done with the show and I say I'm working, I go in this chair, I curl up like this, and I put my feet up like this, and I pass out. But don't tell anybody. I should have put a bed in there, quite frankly. I should have put some sort of bed where I could put my feet up. I have to balance my feet on that wooden table, and then I curl up in the chair to the left, and you would think I have this like big space to fall asleep in. It's the most uncomfortable thing ever, and yet somehow I'm so drained after the show, I pass out for a few minutes. These 2 chairs are if we ever have a meeting. I have the world's smallest office. Fans probably think my office is this luxurious, beautiful space where I took up the majority of the space here that we were allotted. But the truth be told, when we were designing this place, I said, give me the smallest office possible. Because really, I knew that I don't really work out of an office. I just need a small space. And I'd rather Sal and Richard have a bigger space to create stuff, or Scott have a better studio, or our studio in here be bigger, which it is. It's pretty massive, so we have a staging area. If I start taking up space with my nonsense, well, for my ego, it's ridiculous. The whole decorating budget was something like, I don't know, it was a couple of grand. Beth went in and picked out a bunch of stuff, and that was my office. And I said to her one thing, I don't want a desk, I don't want an office, a typical office. Just make it like a comfortable living room. Like, can you make it so that we have a coffee table and some chairs? All the offices I ever had, and I use the word office loosely, but whatever radio station gave me some space, it was always like a desk, and I never sat at a desk, and I never operated that way. I'd rather sit in a comfortable chair. In today's society, with laptops and things, you don't need a big office. You don't need a big desk. My office is a sort of meaningless office. It's Spartan. I mean, I have a couple of pictures of my kids and Beth. This picture, Beth and myself, and that's it. And there's not any fancy furniture or anything, and that's probably the way it should be. I mean, who the hell's going to go spend a ton of money on an office? Pictures of Beth and some tchotchkes. This is my top secret thing that I have. Every office should have one. This is a little sound machine. Makes sleep noise. Hear that? Blocks out JD's laugh, because he laughs while he watches all this shit. JD goes, huh, huh, huh.
Look at this. Fucking bullshit.
I'm sorry he had to purchase a sound machine to drown out my cackling.
I tell JD on a daily basis to shut up.
And now that I have learned of this, I will try to keep my cackles to a minimum, or a low audible sound. I don't know.
He doesn't though, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think I'm ever going to redecorate it. I mean, the idea of curling up in that chair in the fetal position when you're 6'5" is ridiculous. I look like Osama bin Laden trying to watch TV. And I don't think I'll ever fix it. I probably should, but I just haven't remedied it. Well, this wraps up the exclusive. There you have it.
There's a bunch of patients in the waiting room, pissed off that Benji's getting to skip the whole line and just get his x-rays while these 2 girls are escorting him around and sitting on his lap and flirting and being crazy in a doctor's office.
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
We'll become Twitter friends and Facebook friends.
Sounds perfect.
We go to the x-ray room, and I meet another girl there. She's the x-ray technician. Should I go ahead and disrobe? Or?
No, you're good. Yes.
Do they need it?
Yeah.
Do they need it?
I can disrobe with you. We can all disrobe.
Aren't the x-rays dangerous? If people don't take off, is that like...
We will cover it with an apron. That's what I tell the hot guys.
And then Benji asked me if I'll lay on the x-ray bed with him. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is getting worse and worse. I don't want to hear your foot.
Oh, no, that's okay.
You gotta move over, so you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's like, little, but. What's going on? And
you are here for?
Just to,
be on the camera.
I have a really good insurance plan.
Okay, then we're gonna need to move around a bit, so.
Oh, you want me to get up while you do the x-ray?
Yeah!
Okay.
Was there a break?
I don't say.
That means no. All right. I need to brush my teeth, man. Is there a bathroom?
Outside.
Can we stop talking about it?
Of course.
Right. So we go to a bathroom, and I want to clean up because that morning before, I felt like my breath was gross because I hadn't really got to wash. I was in so much pain before the show. I hadn't got really a full wash up, so I wanted to brush my teeth in case Carly and I made out. Do you have a rubber?
Please stop looking at those x-rays, Ben. You're making me nervous.
Secret? Okay.
No, you're making me nervous the way you're, you know.
Stegosaurus. I'm back with the doctor, and he's going over the things with the ankle.
There are 3 grades of ankle sprains.
Okay.
Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, 3
Okay.
being the worst.
Yeah, I was reading that online a little bit.
And you have a grade 3 ankle sprain.
Ah, fuck.
So, this is your primary ankle ligament, and this is completely torn.
Oh,
There's all the blood in here and the blood down here. It's very swollen. He also had a contusion, meaning there was a bruise to the bone. So the story that someone hit him with a chain is very believable based on what his ankle looked like. If it hurts, you shouldn't bear weight on it. I'm going to give you some crutches. We'll give you crutches that fit you properly, but a little bit better than those. I'm going to give you a boot to wear, and you're going to need at least a couple weeks in the boot, and then some physical therapy. At that point, we put him in a cam walker, which is essentially a cast.
They put the boot on me, and they show me a little bit how to walk on the crutches.
If then you're like that, bend your knee. There you go. And walk. We had the whole office trying to teach Benji how to walk with crutches. It was not successful. At this point, I didn't know what to do, so I sent him home in a wheelchair. Being that I've been in practice about 10 years, I've never sent a young person with an ankle injury home on a wheelchair.
Ooh, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, dang, look at me in front of Cap now.
They wheeled me out with her on my lap. I should have taken her home. That was a big mistake. I should have just fucked it and she would have gone along with a bit. How long was your lunch break?
I don't know, 20 hours. 5. At first, I was like kind of creeped out, but then as it went on, I got to know him throughout the hour.
I feel like I could have a shot.
Benji probably doesn't have a shot with me because he's about the same age as my dad, but he made my first hour of the job more exciting than, you know, answering phones could be or something like that.
Welcome, everybody, to the 4th almost annual 𝗻𝗁𝗄 Awards.
Tim and Jared, as interns, we know you guys are the big cheese around these parts, and we get that. Staffers have asked us to run to Subway, Starbucks, the occasional deli, but with you guys, it always seems like we're delivering God knows what to God knows where.
The one worst errand I thought was comical because I don't generally send people on bad errands compared to what other people have to do around here.
So tonight, Jared and Tim, we present you with the 𝗻𝗁𝗄 of Worst Errand.
When I interned for MTV, I had to test out a stunt by pouring honey over my entire body, rolling around the sand to see if my body could pick up dollar bills for a beach stunt at the TRL beach house.
You were rolling around with your shirt off. You're just bragging that you look good. I mean, come on, dude. Fuck you.
Since I knew I was nominated, I figured that night I should listen and see what the guys had to say.
Girl who talks to Jason for an hour after the show, we present you with the 𝗻𝗁𝗄 Award for Who the F is That Guy? We've chosen you because every day we know we can find you blocking our path in and out of the bullpen, hovering dangerously close to the Heinlein while talking to Jason about the weather, about baseball, about television shows, about the possibility of life on other planets, about literally anything and everything except what your job might actually entail.
Incredibly harsh. Some out-and-out lies were said.
I could tell when we were doing the 𝗻𝗁𝗄 Awards that Kim and Jared in particular were not going to be happy.
They sounded a little entitled.
We've never seen you doing work, nor have you ever struck up conversation, or even really made eye contact with any of us, which is odd because you stand 2 feet from us for an hour a day. One day, maybe we'll discover why you've chosen to act like we don't exist while doing absolutely nothing. But until then, we present you the girl who talks to Jason for an hour after the show with the 𝗻𝗁𝗄 for Who the F is That Guy?
I think they wanted everyone back there to make them feel incredibly welcome, and that's fine, but I don't have anything to do with the interns.
So, sorry you ungrateful interns. The only thing they took from my speech was that I was bragging that I worked at MTV, and that, again, I managed to bring up a way in which I was talking about having my shirt off, which wasn't the point of the story and made no sense if that's what they picked up on. So that pissed me off.
That Jared, any excuse to take his shirt off.
That's the definition of a humble brag. In that, in trying to tell us that we're ungrateful, he threw in that he interned for MTV and that he was at the TRL beach house. Fuck you, Jared.
Katie?
No, exactly. We have to run around in the rain all over Manhattan and, like Pete said, Brooklyn, and he gets to show off his abs on the beach. Oh, look at me. I'm dripping in honey. What a goddamn shame.
The next morning, one of my coworkers, 𝗵𝗁𝗄, came by my office and explained that she had been ripped in the intern show, and so have I.
So I did feel like I wanted to say something the next day.
So I grab Rob to bring the camera back and check it out.
don't see you doing anything. It's not that. It's not that you don't do anything. We don't see you doing anything. That's which is definitely what I said. I stand by that. She was really sharp and really, really angry. And every time I tried to just diffuse it, I was like, I apologize, but I stand by what I said. She came back with...
Are you coming back next semester?
No, just for a few days. I know, it's sad, right? But it was really nice meeting you. For the first time after a year. I've been sitting right there.
Oh, yeah.
Any point.
I'm going to come back here and hug
I want camera hug.
you.
What? I wouldn't have afforded it.
Because it seems like they need hugging and hand-holding. I want your life stories.
An introduction, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize for that.
She told me to go back to my desk and do my work, which I did, and she continued to stand there bitching about me, but didn't actually do any work. So I think that almost sort of proves what I said, which is that she stands around and does nothing.
And from then, it just steamrolled.
Every single intern here is entitled.
I don't want to crowd you, John. Apparently, I stand here all day.
Doing internships that I've done, you do really shitty stuff and the people don't give a shit. At least I apologize saying, I know this is a bad task every single time, but this is what you got to do. And if the interns feel that way, well, then they're just entitled, spoiled asses.
I will say that neither you or Kim work with the interns all the time, and these are probably the least entitled interns as opposed to the most. And I'm just being honest.
Did you say these are the least intelligent?
Entitled.
Oh, okay.
They're both basically mad about people talking shit about them on the air.
Kim yelling at